Oh, you cunt!
Happy anniversary.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm so... What the fuck is that shit?
Warswine 555 just resubbed for 4 months. Happy days are here again.
Thank you.
Oh, you cunt!
Happy anniversary.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm so... What the fuck is that shit?
Baron_Desert just resubbed for 16 months.
Thank you.
The average baby at 16 months can move and communicate, making it overqualified for the Inhouse.
Where plague? Dominant and Infertile, I think is this team name, and then all Crusaders. I can't remember what the rest of their team name is.
Oh, you cunt!
Happy anniversary.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm so... What the fuck is that shit?
Rogan just resubbed for 4 months. When plague is not on the screen, everyone should be asking, where plague?
What did I say? It was in-house Tuesdays. Yeah, that's what I said. Think the noise needs turning up on the sub noise. Oh, can you not hear it properly? Are you? Is that sarcasm, Super Punmans, or not? Because if it's not sarcasm, I will turn it up. But if you are being sarcastic because it's very loud, then I won't turn it up. You need to let me know. I can easily do that. Alright, let's have a look.
Happy anniversary.
What are you doing?
Oh, so what the fuck is that shit?
Dave_H just resubbed for 77 months. Evening.
Good evening. Well, let's see if that makes a difference. That's because
You cunt!
Happy anniversary.
What are you doing?
Oh, so what the fuck is that shit?
Plef_ just resubbed for 43 months.
Oh, you cunt!
Happy anniversary.
What are you doing?
Oh, so what the fuck is that shit?
Zarok just resubbed for 28 months.
thank you. That is the short version. Is it possible to have a pool of sub notification? I don't know what that means, brother. Greg brings so much to the stream in the form of audio. He really does.
Hello.
Hello. Make sure you've got your audio thingy set.
It is toggled on.
I've already been reminded by the people in chat who think anybody watches these back at a later date.
And if they do watch it back, they will want our incredibly scuffed in-game comms.
Of course. Good evening. You have a very interesting YouTube channel that we would like to use to promote sportswear. Reebok is sportswear and footwear for men and women of all ages. Reebok has contributed a lot to the development of fitness around the world. Are you interested in this offer? Reply to this email. We'll discuss all details of our cooperation. Your reply is very important to us. See you. That's from...
I'm sure Reebok are reaching out to Twitch streamers.
Of course, with the email address beckycoelho@sesnam.cz. Like, yeah, of course. Good old Becky. She's clearly been hacked.
Bless her.
Hello, I'm Alison Butler, and I represent the mobile game Genshin Impact. Developer
That will have reached out to you.
MiHoYo. We're running a campaign to promote our product. We've chosen YouTube as our means of promotion. We'll be interested in collaborating with you. If you're interested in collaborating, answer this email, and our manager will come back to you shortly. What's Genshin Impact? Sounds like weeb shit.
It's a game that Munt and Mars play, so you can get in, a little trio action.
Hello, esteemed YouTuber. My name is Lou Mel, or just May. I'm the SSM manager of a company called Hotter Studio. Our official name is Shuju Tower Fantasy Technology Limited Company, although our company is not yet known outside of China. We work with Perfect World. Last year we launched our first project, a cross-platform game called Tower of Fantasy. It's very popular in China. Something something YouTube, something something beneficial. Just incredible. It's just endless. It's every time I log into this. Hi, my name is Marvin. I'm looking for possible new partners of Wizardry, next generation crypto gambling.
Oh, yes. I can't imagine a world more suited for you, Flax, than cryptos.
Unbelievable. Just fuck off. Just fuck off. Nutkin Hellboy Bassmaster says were bonks. Amos Never Alfredo Reg Eagle. My money's on green. My money is on green.
I think Hellboy's probably the strongest player in the lobby by far.
10 seconds remaining.
Actually, Eagle's had some pretty good games recently. I will say that. He's not. I mean, he's been playing OD, so it's fucking easy mode, obviously. But,
Oh, really? He's been playing OD?
well, the last time I think we saw Eagle really impressed was he put in an absolute MVP performance on OD, and we refused to give him MVP because it was OD.
Yeah.
We gave him an honourable.
Sounds about right.
Oh, I'm so. What the fuck is that shit?
Co-ops Cakes just
Thank you
resubbed
for
for
the
1
sub.
month.
I've changed the sub notification. It's Greg getting very angry.
I love that clip. It is unfortunate that the TTS was there.
Well, it's also funny because you can hear the sound of him being mana breaked by by AM. Like that's how I hear it. Oh, you can't! It just kind of that just passes me by.
5 seconds remaining.
But then yeah, the TTS says blah 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 12 months, and then Greg goes, "Oh, you can't!"
Radiant team
We
That's
were,
on
we were
Amos'
discussing it with Greg afterwards because we were like, why didn't you just pick up the regen rune? And apparently he was sitting there for like 10 seconds with Venogale on him, just ticking down, waiting to pick up the regen rune. And as the gale ended, the regen rune just disappeared.
Yeah.
And then AM jumped him, and you're like, you can understand that reaction. I would be pretty angry.
I mean, just go back to base. Just go back to base. We won the game though. It was a toughie, but
Yeah,
we
of
did
course.
win the game. But I just
We're
feel
saying
like
that
like you're standing on the low ground essentially, just hoping no one notices you, standing there with like no help.
We were saying that it's surprising that Greg hasn't started playing Tiny already, because he loves Kunkka, he loves Magnus, he loves Sven, and Tiny is like better than all three of those heroes at doing what they do.
Radiant team
And now he started playing it, he absolutely fucking loves it. So we got another Tiny spammer, sadly. Another one lost to the Dark Arts.
I mean, the problem I've got with the Tiny spamming is it is very good, but he literally doesn't want to play with you for like 25
10
minutes.
seconds remaining.
Like, it is literally, we're like, they're all here.
5 seconds
And
remaining.
Greg's just off farming. And I think, as long as we're not losing objectives, I'm actually okay with this. But when you've been, 4 of you have been killed like several times, and you think, probably could use some help here. But I don't know if that's the wrong way to think about it. I don't know if all 5 of them rotating to kill a couple of us, obviously that's not worth it. I think what we need to get better at is recognizing they're all there and just fucking ditching. Like, instantly ditching.
It is the 80% of my comms are saying leave him. That it does feel like sometimes, because sometimes you just need to let him
Just let him die. Yeah.
And I've been wrong lots of times. I've said leave him, and someone's gone in and fought.
Yeah.
And they've actually ended up turning it or getting a trade
But that's
or
what
something.
you're always
I'm like,
hoping for, isn't it?
that's what you're hoping for, but a lot of the time when I'm saying leave it, it's because even if you get a trade here, is it worth the risk? Is getting a POS 5 for a POS 5 really worth the risk of
And then
losing 4
dying.
heroes?
And then dying,
Yeah.
that's the other thing. Because then they can push an objective and, you know, blah, 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 and suddenly got problems.
I will say though that Greg, I don't think it's really the hero. It's just that that's the way Greg plays. I think on every hero he's a farmer.
Alright, so hold on. So Yosef says the settings for sub-gift and sub-notification is different. They don't share anything settings-wise. They do share something settings-wise. I've set it very quiet because when we were streaming doing Rust, we got a lot of gift subs, and I can't remember who it was. Somebody gifted like 50 subs or something stupid like that. And it was literally the Greg noise, dickhead, for like 25 minutes. And I've set the gifts to quieter so that when we're doing a stream, like for instance this, and let's say something happens and there's a big, you know, somebody gifts like 20 subs, that's all you can hear on the stream is the sub notification.
Yeah.
So when people subscribe, that plays the sound at a decent volume. But if they gift them, it doesn't play it at the same volume because it's just too much. It can sometimes be like 10, 15 minutes of just continual sub notifications, and it's super obnoxious, I think, for people watching. That's why I turned it down.
I know a lot of other streamers just have like one notification that says thank you for the 50 gifted,
Right.
and doesn't do what we do of shouting out all 50.
If I knew how to do that, I would do that, but I don't get gifted that many.
It's true, it doesn't happen much. It would let us use the previous Greg lines though, to great effect.
That's true. Ashwin says every time someone subs, make it the entire Yoso phone call. 5 gifted subs would last an hour.
Speaking of Ashwin, hello.
10 seconds
What?
remaining.
Whoa!
5
I
seconds
wasn't
remaining.
fucking muted.
I thought that was muted.
Oh, you cunt!
Thank you for the sub.
Oh, I'm so.
I love the way you hear Mutt saying,
Is that
"What are you
shit?
doing?"
Ocean_P just resubbed for 43 months. Goon.
I was just laughing in the background.
Yeah. In the longer version, it's just you cackling.
Radiant team banned.
This better be Bonk's carry. I don't know.
It's really funny though. Just Greg gets annoyed. Like you could tell it was building up over the game, but when
Yeah.
it happens, it's just glorious. Like just the climax.
I think, especially if you're playing if you've been fighting since minute 1, you're kind of like, you've got 1,000 yard stare about these things. But if you've been farming for 25 minutes and you think, I'm ready to dominate, and then you die, it hurts even more. So I think, because Greg, last few times we played, he's gone tiny carry and has just farmed. And it really, he's like on edge when the fight starts, because he hasn't been, he's been hitting creeps.
He's that shit.
1JSDN just resubbed for 1
Dire
month.
team pick.
He had a
Thank
bad lane, I think.
I thought he did right. They left him to it for ages, didn't they? Or was it
Yeah, but
Venno?
he was like sort of stroppy.
Wasn't it Venno Pudge or something?
Yeah, and the Venno wasn't even there for
Yeah.
for the last
I mean, for a lot of the
lane.
time, I was looking at Greg was just alone in the lane. But I think those first few minutes can really set the
Yeah,
tone.
the first
Dire team pick.
few minutes. Yes, Arias reminded me last week I was not with it at all.
In what way?
I just
Do
couldn't
you not remember the
anything.
fucking Hellboy saga?
There's a clip. There's the command up there. If you scroll up a bit, Senile Ashwood.
Oh, yes, you know that shit.
I just didn't know what was going on.
I've stated my terms.
Now, no doubt Hellboy's going to be playing Jakiro, and I'm going to be calling him like Sarah or Yori.
All right, let
or
me have a
something,
look
I
at
don't know.
let me have a look at Sino Lashman. I don't remember it. I've stated my
10
terms,
seconds
says Ari.
remaining.
I'm not sure what that means.
I've already did it, Eri, but you didn't invite me
5 seconds.
because you
remaining.
Oh wait, no, you did invite me. I'm in the lobby.
Are the
I don't know
terms?
why.
Are the terms? Do we have... Okay, that's funny.
You cunt.
Happy anniversary.
This is not a stream for young people. If you're under 18, you must leave.
The
Just shouting, "Oh, you
resubbed for 2
cunt!" like
months.
20 times already. So if you are under 18, please leave.
Dire team banned.
The fucking change from the change from when I was like, Eri, you haven't invited me to. Oh no, wait, I'm in the lobby.
This is CK and DK. Interesting.
10 seconds remaining.
I think the funniest part for me of last week
5
was
seconds remaining.
seeing Aries MVP and LVP posts after the game, where clearly he'd gotten sick of our shit, and like half of the like reasons were just, oh, I don't know, they just made something up, or for some reason, or because normally there's like little written out of why someone did well or badly, and clearly you're just tired of us.
Well,
There was a
tough
lot of
shit.
10 seconds.
there was a lot of creativity last week. With the
Yeah.
MVPs.
I mean, there's more creativity in the MVPs than there is in.
We had one rule in one game, so I think in the first game we weren't allowed more than one honourable. In the second
Dire
game,
team banned.
we didn't have an MVP.
Yeah.
And in the
And in
third,
the third
game,
we gave someone an MVP and a diss on the
Exactly.
same person.
For a 0.
Shout
A
out,
net
Hubble.
0.
It was a net 0.5.
Net 0.5.
Oh, no, 0.5,
Positive.
yeah. I mean, I'm sorry, Ari, but, you know, we work harder on the
10
MVP's
seconds
argument than you do on balancing these stacks, mate.
Oh yeah, we gave Chat a diss on an Arian MVP as well, didn't? An LVP as well,
Yeah.
didn't we?
Yeah, Aaron did get LVP.
That was that game 3, I think, the one with the Tusk and
No,
everything.
I think game 2
It was game
the
2, it was game
LVP,
2.
Dire team
because it was the
It's fucking
game 1 and
awful.
3 were pretty decent.
Just a literal rolling, wasn't it? Hellboy Tusk and I can't remember. Was it God of Random? Was
It
in
was
there as well?
it was God of Random, and it was, I can't remember who the Tusk was.
It was Hellboy.
It was Hellboy Tusk, yeah, because that was the Faceless Void game, yeah.
God of Random Bounty and Hellboy Tusk, and Eri was like, "This is fine," and they were up against complete
10
gnoobs.
seconds remaining.
Drow,
5
PA,
seconds
Venge. Wow. Mid Drow
I mean,
there.
PA and Drow on the same team is a real sketch.
I'm not sure about that. Although it's a lot of fucking damage.
It's a lot of damage, but you're gonna have a
Not with
CK, a
much
Dragonite, and a
benefit.
Jakiro just bashing down your towers about 20 minutes before a Drow is ready to start fighting.
Yeah.
It's a lot. A lot of it's gonna be on whether it's Bristleback can get a good start.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's no Nutkin Bristle, it's someone else. I reckon
Choose your
probably
hero.
maybe a Nev. Oh, no, Alfredo probably is the Bristle player actually.
So Reg,
No, it's just Reg. Reg. Interesting. Stormy Eagle draws a classic. Amos Lion. Oh yeah.
This is as good as it gets.
Let's see how many fingers he's gonna land versus how many fingers he's gonna fuck.
Oh, I'm so
Bonk's silencer.
He's not shit.
Beers for Mears just resubbed for 11 months.
How many fingers he's gonna fuck is a very suspect question to put in. That can be misinterpreted.
50k on Bonks, says Catfax. Thank you for the subs. By the way, Greg is calling anyone that subs a cunt, so if you have a problem, contact our resident pod, Greg.
DM Greg if you have a problem with the stream. If you're lagging a little bit, DM Greg.
Have a problem with the sub notifications, message Greg, resident mob. At Gregors. I was appalled upon spending £5 to find that I was called a cunt in short order. Shocking. Please have a word with yourself. From infuriated Twitch lad.
I'd love to somehow get a TTS of Greg's voice. I don't know how it's gonna work, but I'm gonna make it happen.
Greg
I know
says,
some of the TTS software is like you can have like full conversations with yourself via TTS. I've seen on some like donations it's like Obama talking to Bernie Sanders for like 10 minutes for
Good God.
a £5 dono, and it's if your chat is funny, it's hilarious.
Right.
But if they're not, it is the worst torture of all time.
I might add some more funky shit to the stream, you know. Why not? I've still got to do
Why
the
not?
fucking head slap thing, but Joe sent
What's
me
the
the
head
instructions.
slap thing?
You don't. If you can use a certain number of eggs for an animation of a hand slapping me on my bald head, and it makes a slapping noise like when Benny Hill used to slap the little bald lad's head.
Oh, that is good.
And Joe sent me. He was like, "It's very simple." It was like 4 A4 sheets worth of fucking instructions. I was like, "My God."
It would be very, very cool.
It would be very funny.
Oh, look at the radiant banner, the idiot sandwich. That's genius.
Yeah, I think that's Bonks' work.
Which one is that one?
Radiant
Sandwich.
Where will
Yeah,
radiant all standing?
that is good. Yeah, I think Bonks made that today.
Good God.
30
Fucking
seconds
talented
to
people.
battle.
Blech.
Blech. Right, who's mid? So it's Drow mid versus a Dragon Knight.
We've got a couple of animated emote slots left, I think. And quite a few regular emote slots. Nobody seemed to want to get in on that train.
Yeah, not as fun as animated ones.
Amos is going to perish. Oh,
What is he?
not quite.
The
God, if
battle
they'd actually been on the
Brave.
ball then, he's dead.
So Drow versus DK. It should. I feel like it should be a massive stomping for DK. He should crush this lane.
He can't see the ward. He placed the sentry, but there's no way for them to see on the high ground.
Once he gets there, he'll see it. I think. And that should be in vision range. Maybe not.
Where's Eagle going?
Oh, he's blocked it under his own tower. That is unfortunate. Alright, what's happening? What's the other line set up? So we have
He's gonna go
PA
get the wood.
and Lion versus CK and Jakiro. This should be pretty tough for PA. It's a lot of magic damage is basically the problem.
I am kind of intrigued that they didn't send Lion with Bristle, because I think
Yeah.
that's much better. And I mean, Venge PA is such a horrific lane because of the minus
that is
armor and all of it.
curious.
It seems to me like that's a bit scarier. I also prefer
Yeah,
Lion as a
you're
four.
right. They've done this wrong.
I mean, I don't know what Nev does in this lane. I played Venge earlier and it was fucking horrific.
For
You just
Radiant though, they've
die
got
a lot, a lot against Jug. They had the Jug Grimstroke combo, and all you do is you put the spin on Jug. Yeah, I mean you put the stun on Jug, and then he spins, and you can't stop him, and he's quicker than you, and you get stunned, and you're in the spin, and you die. Krog has gone early with the drawings. Let's have a look. See.
How can you already have a drawing? Nothing has happened. Naught has occurred.
I like it though.
So the good news for Dire is Sazethwa has proven over the weeks to be an astonishingly talented POS 4 and a really terrible POS 1 player. Here he is once again, forced to play POS 1.
Forced.
You'll have to earn that.
I don't understand why the lads do this thing where they put like a drow mid or something like that when they've already got a carry who's going to need to farm. I feel like if you're going to go for... Oh, looks like the CK died and then the lion died on top. They managed to kill CK. Very pog.
CK
I feel
was...
like if you're going to put like a Huskar or something in the safe lane, which I wouldn't like, I would rather you put him mid, but let's say you do that for whatever reason, and then you end up putting a carry mid. I think that's okay, because you think, well, Huskar's going to get a few levels, and he's going to get his armlet, and then he will be the one that creates space, while this mid that's essentially a carry goes and does their thing, and just farms. But I don't know if PA is going to create the space that Drow needs, because they're both going to want to create space. And like you said, DK and CK can be that tanky tower-pushing, terrifying lineup much earlier than PA Drow. I think this is planning for the very late game. If you add in Jakiro and, not being funny, Jug Healing Ward, this push is going to last for days. Oh my god, Reg is on the verge of killing Saseb. Yes! Wow, so greedy. So greedy. Yeah, they've had to use another salve. By the way, Bonks has all regen. Look at this.
This is what you want from a fucking POS 5 in your lane. I don't care if you have boots, but if you have an extra salve for me when shit gets hairy, that's so important.
"21 last hits for Hellboy."
Yeah, he's predictably going to be the big winner of this, just because Drow cannot hurt him. I mean, once Drow gets 6, it gets a bit easier. She has more damage,
Yeah.
and she can actually CS.
Just
But
click
right
him.
now, DK...
Click his ass. Every time he comes
Look
up.
how little damage she does.
Yeah. But don't the Frost Armors, doesn't that... Oh, it doesn't have
It does
any
a bit of
effect
extra
on their-
damage.
Yeah, it does,
I
but it
believe
doesn't have any
15.
effect on their healing or anything, does it? Like,
No, that's the shard.
yeah. Hypothermia, that's what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the good thing is this lane's can basically be boring. Your Drow's not going to get shut out like she would be against a Zeus or whatever.
You know, something
She's
else
just
that
not-
occurs to me, this DK should get a Silver Edge.
Yes, I'd presume that's where he'd be going.
You have two
I'm a bit
heroes for whom it really changes the game if they get a Silver Edge.
But they're saying that he's already got a blink queued up, so he may just think it's not worth going Silver Edge because he's mid.
Nev is
I
dead.
disagree, but
Keep pressing Q, Reg. There we go. That's worth.
he's going to kill both here, I think.
Yeah, Bonks is super dead.
His only worry is the stacks of curse he's got on him now.
Yeah, he's only got 2.
He's fine.
Yeah, he is indeed. Look at all the stuff. Look at that stash ready to fly out. Beautiful.
And he's got someone to carry it all out for him. Oh, Nev doesn't have slots. Never mind, he can't.
Hey!
Are fortified.
Alfredo's low as well. So what build is Alfredo going to go? He's trying to go Battle Fury.
Oh my god, Hellboy
Oh,
having
Hellboy's
to
almost
fuck.
dead.
He's really close to death. I think he just thought he was tougher than he is.
Yeah. It's tough against the old proc from Evo at level 6.
Well, the
Yeah,
Drow
it'll catch
managed
you
to
out.
get there, though. The Drow did manage to get there.
Yeah, like I said, when she has 6, she has damage that can actually get through DK's
Yeah.
armor.
Illusion.
That is a DK who is off farming the Creppers. Oh, they managed to kill CK again. Good lord. I'm kind of surprised by this.
I think what's happening is CK and Jakiro are getting kills, but because they don't have that many stuns up here, it's more slows. They're kind of having to dive
my
tower,
God.
and they're taking a lot of damage.
Fredo, yeah. 2-0-1-1. Amos 1-2 and 2.
So when they've sort of finished their killing of Lion or Pierre or whatever, and whatever hero is dead comes back in full health and full mana,
Yeah.
the CK and Jakiro have not regened like at all, and they're just easy kills.
Tell you what, PA is scary even when she has a bad start, and this is a pretty tasty start so far.
Yeah, you're right. She's one of those heroes who you think we shut her down, but then she is going Battle Fury, which I'm kind of intrigued by that. I don't know if that's a great idea. I think that might cost them. I would just get Deso.
No, you do get Battle Fury.
Even with a drow in the game, who's going to also be farming? Like, that's my concern. Is she going to have time?
It is just what you do.
You think it's just that's what you do?
Yeah, with Dessa, you sort of just struggle to get a foothold in the game.
Yeah.
You might get a couple of good kills. I mean, I'm not saying it's not going to work. It's just Battle Fury is a done thing.
I mean, I would love to get a Battle Fury on PA. I guess she's had a decent start. I'm just saying.
Especially when you can get it, 12, 13 minutes is pretty good.
Yeah, if she can get it then. And
she did get treads first, which is pretty uncommon when you're going for the Battle Fury. But you still get it in decent
I mean,
time.
I'm a big fan of the sort of Mask of Madness and Echo Saber builds, but if you can get a Battle Fury, you just kind of get it.
Yeah.
The Mask of Madness and Echo Saber are really, really good. I love them. They're fun as hell.
I mean, do you know what as well?
like...
Reg has had a good start. He's 2-0. He's farming well. He's top, actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's going to be able to hopefully create them some space. If this DK does indeed go Blink first, like you said, it's going to buy them a little more time.
Unfortunately, the flames are not so nice.
Oh my god, this could be trouble. Hellboy!
So Reg is diving bot lane?
Yes, the Sethra is dead.
Reg
And they're going to go for
Bonks
Bonks too, but here comes the Jakiro. Nice ice pass.
Nice.
That should be Reg down.
Live, Reg.
Ooh.
He might be alright. No. Here comes Hellboy. Oh, whoa!
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Stun.
W. Click.
Bit of bad breath.
Yeah. Bit of bad breath. PA is going to try and kill the CK again here, but no. I would love to see Amos, every time his mana is low, just go and fucking suck CK's mana. What's he going to do? He's alone. You know Jakira's not there. Take his mana. CK has a terrible mana pool. Take it. Take it all. I see DK has used 2 ults and not taken the mid tower.
Yeah.
Drow is good at clearing creeps. It's what the hero does.
Also, she's not a rotating mid. Like, she's gonna fucking chill and farm. So in a way, what you would hope is, like what I always find when I'm up against a DK, I'm playing like a puck or something. I go try and get a kill somewhere and I'm like, oh fuck, my mid tower. And that's it. It's gone. Like, he's taking it.
I do think the max Q build has not helped Hellboy. Because if he had more points in his E earlier, he can just tank the tower and kind of dick around. He's actually started being bullied a bit by this drow.
Yeah, I'd say he has, yeah. It's been fairly even in terms of last hits, but who farms faster? I'm gonna say DK initially and then Drow, right?
Drow should farm a lot faster.
I mean, he's got the dual breath.
Yeah, but
early on,
she clicks creeps pretty hard.
Yeah, she does. Here comes Nutkin. I think they're gonna try and push mid.
This
here.
should be the death of the tower here. He's got
Can
another
we get a
hero
rotation?
here,
Get a rotation.
and he's got a double damage.
This is a dead.
Bonk's dead. Sasedwa has 2 stacks on him.
Got spin, he should be fine. Jakira's TPing up.
I don't think Jakira should have TP'd
Yeah,
out.
they're rotating CK here as well. And they're going for Eagle. Eagle's turned around with the stuff, but he's not doing that much damage.
This is just all missing the point of what you're here to do. You're here to get the tower, just relax. Focus on that, See? Easy as.
They got
now
it.
you can leave.
I feel like they could have definitely fought them there 3v2. I really do. Tried to get someone. Oh, that is some ice path from Bast.
Hellboy is going for the Blink first, which I don't think he should be doing. I think he should be getting Silver Edge. And Nutkin is going for the Silver Edge before the Armlet.
Whoa!
CK.
I think Blink first on DK is pretty common.
No mana.
Even against Bristleback and PA though?
A very late global. But he didn't get fingered.
You're probably right. It's just
I know.
It's what you'd be doing most games.
I know Blink is absolutely common.
I think the
correct item
CK
most
can
time,
get a Blink, but he's going for the Silver Edge.
Yeah. It just seems like they got the priorities a bit twisted.
Eagle should be careful here. He's going to get this haste rune.
Haste.
Oh, and now he's going to feed. Mark my words.
Do you think Eagle's going to come from the school of Ashwin Drow or the school of Plague Drow?
What's the
like
difference between the two schools?
Ashwin Drows build E-Blades,
Right.
Plague Drows build boring fucking items like BKB.
Yeah, I
think he's
didn't
gonna
build
go
E-Blade
boring.
last time I played, mostly because everyone on my team was just sucking major doggy doo-doo, so I had to
You don't
go-
want to tarnish the
like-
winning reputation of the E-Blade.
Well, it was partly that, and also E-Blade was like not really that good. They had like some pretty weird heroes. Munt did do a bit of E-Blade Drow, and it was very successful.
Hmm.
I'm surprised.
Bassmaster is also gonna die. Yeah, Reg is just picking up so many kills here. Bassmaster's dealing a bit of deep, but I think he must be dead. What is Reg doing?
Reg is
Did he not
such a
finish him
pussy.
off?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Shit. Just get out. Just walk through the fire, mate. It only does a little bit. Come
Reg
on.
is 6-1.
Yeah, he's fucking storming it.
I think the problem is they keep sending Heroes bot. You have to ask after the 6th time someone has died going to stand in front of this bristleback. Sending, I mean, maybe like a silencer can chill down there, but sending Jakira as well, that's just food.
Do you know what's interesting? The bristleback, of course, the quills go through spell immunity, so Jug can spin
Correct.
all he likes. He's still getting fucking quilled. This is such a bold play from Eagle. Anyone could be here. Just getting it done.
Radiant's middle tower.
Yeah, I mean, he knows DK isn't there, and without DK there, he doesn't think there's going to be a gank. Because the only active heroes at the moment are this DK and CK, and he can see both of them. That's a really important skill as a core hero, is identifying which heroes are going to be trying to kill you. And if you can see them on the map, it doesn't really matter if there's a silencer missing, because silencer isn't the hero you're worried about.
Right. They could fort the top here, get this bot, and go fight. Fucking do it, boys.
They'd have to be bloody quick, but they can.
Go, fort, and defend! Cowards. Oh, fort was down.
I think the one like super imba thing about Drow is that how much damage the E does. Like it surprises you every
nuts,
time.
yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
it's a poor like Bane or some shit.
The base
You just
damage
accidentally
multiplier.
you accidentally walking away with a couple of arrows and you're on like 20% health.
Well, I mean, so it fires those arrows. It's 3 waves, right? 160% damage. As
And that
a
increases
Wii
to almost
silencer.
200%.
Right.
Level 20.
So, Wii silencer, you're suddenly eating Qs and you're slow. It's like, what do we do?
I can't remember which pro said it, but someone said basically, the only thing that matters about when you're playing Drow in the pro level is your E. That's the only skill you need to be good at.
Hellboy is pretty dead.
Way!
There has to be the question.
You will never know.
Pushing a tier 2 without ulti and with no one there with you is bold. It's a bold play.
Played with him the other day, and he is he's quite harsh on the lads. Harsher than me by far.
That's something, because you are bloody harsh on the lads.
I mean, you know, played with Dave Yognot this morning. Spirit Breaker,
Really?
60-minute game, and I think he had phase boots and a BKB in 60 minutes. It's hard not to. And yet, every time, I think he would hold the BKB until after he had finished the charge, so I don't know, something was going on. Every time our axe would go to call, he would just call on the spot. Like, there was nothing cancelled, he just forgot to press blink. So I just kind of lost my nut. And in that game, I was just kind of like throwing. Just trying. I got 2 ultra kills as Medusa, and I was like, I'm just going to stand here clicking, and if the lads don't do anything, I'm just going to assume that it wouldn't have worked anyway.
That's pretty much Medusa. You've kind of summed the hero up perfectly.
Someone in chat was like, you didn't press R at the start of the fight, that's why you lost. And like I said to Munt, you don't want to start the fight with R. Like, you want to start with Axe, you want to start with Spirit Breaker, and then your ult as Medusa is like your get out of jail card.
They want to go on
like
Reg, but I'm not sure if they can kill Reg.
Yeah, good luck.
He's pretty strong.
Reg is fine.
It's 5 heroes.
That's a nice start.
Get him, lads. Yeah, I think they must have him.
Big
here.
swap coming up.
Yeah, this is
This is everything.
That's
for that
all
lad.
of them. All right, they got him. They did
They
get
could,
him.
no, he's only down for 30. They want to go Roche, but they did
They're pinging.
use everything apart from Phantasm.
Phantasm's pretty good for doing Roche though.
This is
Well,
true.
they're not going to use it. There it is.
He needs to be using
That
his.
Master's
okay.
really dead, and Bonks is to follow.
What? Why are they there?
I think
Oh my
it
God,
wasn't
Alfredo!
Raider. Oh, that's a nice silence. That's huge.
Kill the
Sephiroth also in
CK.
trouble.
Kill the CK.
Can Dire de-Roche?
Oh my
Bristleback?
God.
They have
Avenge Spirit.
Avenge, and yeah, they have Avenge with the medallion.
He's away.
Okay.
Just do
Yeah,
it.
with the
Do
bugs
it. Do
thing.
Roche. Do Roche. It's they're like, is it low? No.
No.
Nah, don't bother. Wow, that was a disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes supports, when they let off the leash, they do weird things. They just walk up a blind high ground for no reason.
And Bonks literally just took 2 arrows from the multi-shot and was down to maybe 50 health. That's not a good place to be in.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Yeah,
attack.
pretty unpleasant. I think if you're going to attempt to do Roche really early, you got to be aware of while you're doing it. And the reason you're doing it is because you have Reality Rift, and they didn't cast a Reality Rift once on Roche.
I'm going to be honest with you. I would like to drum something into the goons. Stop throwing ice paths. Please. Quite often, the fight starts, and they try to lead with an ice path. And I think, unless you're setting something up, you've just wasted one of our most powerful stuns.
Hellboy might be isolated here. He's got a route out.
Do you know what I mean? Like, they will ice path at max range to stun someone for 1 second.
Dire's bottom tower
And I
is
think, well,
under
now we
attack.
don't have it. Like, why wouldn't you save it? You want to save it. I don't understand it. The lads will do it. They'll walk up to throw an ice path that stuns someone for 1 second. They do it every single time that I think I've seen the lads play Jakiro. The most long-range stun possible that leads to nothing. It really grinds my gears.
This is looking. I haven't actually. I've had the network like open, but not really been looking at it. I just glanced over, and PA.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
It's looking pretty untouchable.
Yeah, the top 3 heroes are all on Dire. And I
And
thought they
they're-
wouldn't have time, but then they got 16 kills.
Yeah, they just kind of outplayed them.
Yeah, they really did.
Really. They managed the rotations really well. They played, like we said, they played around their Bristleback. They were like, what does Bristle want to do? Let's play down there. And you noticed when Radiant went for that push mid with the DD and bringing heroes in, they just dive bot straight away. They just started diving bot, and they forced TPs out and delayed things. And they did a really good job of dragging the game's focus to bot lane and around Bristle. And if the focus is down there, Alfredo has a free time. No one can go up there and stop him. Stormy Eagle has a free time. No one's going mid.
Eri says 49 people in VC in Discord tonight. What's VC?
Voice chat
Ah,
or Viet Cong. I don't know
that's
which
what
one
I
he's
was gonna
referring
say.
to, but
49 members of the
decent guess.
VC are currently in voice chat. We need to dig another tunnel. Get some more stake traps out and a couple of toe popper mines.
is our equivalent of
I'll-
that. We need another
I'll
text
pop in.
chat.
I'll pop in there. Lads, can you stop plotting in my Discord, please?
Is under attack.
Well, the DK has the blink. The CK has really not moved on towards this Silver Edge at all. And in fact has Armlet Shadow Amulet, and that's it.
They did
This,
smoke on division, so
this
this
game
should
could be over.
get out of.
Oh,
Okay,
wrong.
no, Bonks, Bonks didn't ignore the info.
That is
That is so bonks.
fucking funny.
That is so bonks. Now they're going to go back for Roche.
Well, they have Deso on top of it now, so this should be the fastest race you've ever
Roche
seen.
dead.
They're not even bothering using the fucking medallion on it. There you go. Look at that.
Why does Roche even bother hitting the lad? He's clearly just gonna die. Just sit there and just fucking accept it, mate.
Eagle? I would have given it to PA, but
I would have given it to PA as well.
she's
the one that's
going in.
but...
She's going in. Drow, you're going to be at the back, and you've got a Manta. You should be all right.
Okay, what?
Radiant's middle tower
What
is
hope
under
is there?
attack.
None.
There are no BKBs. The other one does not have much fun.
Middle tower has
Bonks is incompetent.
I'm calling it
Fast
now.
We
It's
have
over.
vision on Hellboy here.
I think.
There's that ice path. Woo!
Oh!
Oh, hello.
Imagine if
Alfredo.
you had it now. Just think about it. Imagine if you'd had ice path and you could have maybe caught her there. But no, you used it to catch them for 1 second. Was ist the point, Bastmaster?
Dire's
Sorry, 2 seconds.
attack.
I don't see it as your initiating stun ever. I think CK gets in and stuns someone, then you ice path on top. That's what I see.
I think for that ice path, to be fair, he was trying to cut them off at the pass.
What's the point? What, to stop them going here? They're going to go there in 2 seconds
Well, he was.
anyway.
They were running
Count
down
to 2
towards
for me,
Hellboy,
Blake.
right?
Go like this. 1,
They were
2.
running down towards Hellboy.
No,
and he
he's
ice pathed across
fine.
where
He's
they're
gonna
running.
blink.
Oh, and Alfredo's gone in here.
Oh my
That's
god, what a
nice
stun from Amos!
Amos has really stacked up this game.
Wow!
Oh, the Omni.
Oh, the swap-a-doo!
Karen lads apart.
Oh my god, it's over!
Igor has the Aegis.
Turn around,
Otherwise,
Eagle. You've
risk
got.
it.
Call it! Call it!
GG.
22-minute game 1. We're done before 9. Game 1 already.
Fastest game we've had in a while.
If this is a pro game, they would have called it.
Yeah, but
If
pro
it was like a
gamers
pro
know
game,
that
not a
most other
TR.
pros don't throw.
Pros don't throw.
I don't know.
Did you
there
just
have been
say
some
that?
More one-sided games than this.
Do you remember the one where Navi used the bear to fuck with the creeps?
Navi? You bring up a game by Navi,
I am,
dude?
dude. They sent the
What, from,
bear
like,
I can't
in.
even remember
2010.
the fucking games from last week.
Was it Navi called the GG or Navi did it? They sent Lone Druid and he just pulled the creep wave way down the bot. I can't remember. I think it was that. See if anyone can remember.
You're living in the past, old man.
Well, geez, you know, Dota history is important, mate. That's how we got here.
It is. I don't disagree with that. I will say that obviously pro teams have colossal throws. Even like Alliance these days are the kings of throws. But generally speaking, what other pro teams know is that
I'd like to raise you, EG.
true, EG is pretty terrible
TI4,
as well.
I think there was a GG inside 18 minutes when they were pushing. I think the final... Oh,
What is
Hellboy.
happening here? They're going on bonks. They
Bonks is dead.
instantly. Bassmaster is also in trouble.
Oh,
my
my
lord. No. There's Invis. They don't have
any dust?
vision.
Any dust?
They
Any
can literally
dust?
just quill him to death.
This is so sad.
Why is Reg walking away?
He's getting him. Oh, no.
Reg?
Reg! And Duncan turns the armlet on as well.
Radiant barracks are under attack.
They don't have creeps for
They
quite
do
a
not
while.
have creeps.
Actually, they got creeps.
Oh,
in
they've
it.
called it.
There we go.
They've
Oh.
called it.
Nutkin has some honor.
Quarter 2. Oh.
Wow.
Summoning Salt's gonna make a vid on how we broke the in-house speedrun.
Dominant and infertile with the victory. I
See, if
feel
you
like
put less effort into your artwork and more effort into your Dota plays, it'll make a difference, you know?
I feel like this offlane CK has to die, lads. Please stop doing it. I can't remember the last time I saw it in an in-house actually do anything. It's always the same
It has
shit.
issues, yeah.
Well, that was brief.
Well, so who would we say was the MVP?
Oh,
I think Reg had a pretty
yeah, let's say Reg. I think that's
strong
fair.
game.
I think
Reg
Reg.
had a good game, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'd
the
say
game was so quick. What can we really say?
The game was pretty much over instantly. Everyone had good times. No one made any mistakes on Dominant and Infertile. We're going to say Reg was the MVP just because it was his lane that had the most action.
Yeah,
But that's
he
pretty
did
much
the
all we're
most,
saying.
yeah.
Are we handing out any distance? Probably not. I don't think anyone. I think it was just a plain and simple outplay across the board.
I think everyone just did equally dog shit, so even if they were dishonorable worthy, there's no one we can single out.
Amos did
It's kind of
well,
thing with
that's
these very
true,
short
but
games,
he
it's just-
didn't do anything
Amos did have a
exceptional.
good game.
He did Amos, like he did what his hero should do. Like you get blink, you blink,
Yeah,
you
but
stun.
Amos is like Amos regular standard is terrible. So this
Yeah,
is a
but
big
we can't go
improvement.
by
We can
that.
give Amos an honourable because that was a very sexy 3-man
So wait,
stun at the
so
end.
are we gonna give commendations based on previous performance and exceeding your
I think
norm?
it has to be that way because otherwise there are going to be some people who are never going to get anything, and that's not very fair.
That's fair. That's fair. All right.
Personally, that is the way I've thought about it. Is have they played better than I expect them to?
I mean, the reason why Wogan gets so many LVPs and dishons is because we expect so much of him.
No, it's because he
doesn't
always
actually play,
fucking
like,
goes mid.
super bad that often.
For me, it's because he always goes mid, which, you know, when I go mid, in my mind, I'm thinking, I'm going to fucking carry this game for the lads, watch this. And if you fuck up, you deserve all the slating that you get. So that's what I'm thinking. That's like saying, I'll play striker on a 5-a-side team, and then you miss every open goal, and your team are like, we fucking should have won that game 8-3, but instead we lost 3-0 because you didn't score. That's what I'm thinking.
To show how one-sided that game was, Jakiro, I guess less so, but Jug also had no building damage.
Wow.
Didn't even get near to the building.
Wow. That is really something. I don't know what went wrong in that game. I'd love to hear, but it was a fucking disaster. We got Yoso versus Jake. Two very
classic.
similar kind of players, I would say. But,
Yeah. Are they gonna? Is Matey Potato?
two fabulous accents.
Matey Potato.
I see Where Banana.
NPR. Not sure who.
Don't know who that is.
Well, we always like seeing new lads. Sign that the in-houses continue to grow stronger. The army that we're slowly building, the cult that we're developing.
Ashwin, jump in the channel,
Continues to
mate. The
grow.
Latin American Spanish in-house cast.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so. What the fuck is that shit?
Is it going to be
Thankfully,
Grumpy Nerd and Where
Inhouse
Banana?
just
These are lads that I
resubbed for
play
6
with in the
months.
mornings
What?
sometimes.
Half a year?
Grumpy
Grumpy
Nerd.
Nerd
Yeah.
is-
We played with Grumpy Nerd this morning.
They should ban
Pretty
Hoodwink
interesting.
against him. He can do good things on that hero. Doesn't build the fucking Maelstrom. They got Chrono. He's gone on that
Whereas
team.
where Banana, you can give him any hero and he still won't do good things.
But just he was playing PL and it was like, I don't know. He didn't do any of the things that a PL normally does.
Where Banana is one of the nicest lads
Oh, he's a lovely lad.
in the Discord, but
Incredible.
he's fucking bad.
But incredible, don't you think, that he's come from Greg's sort of farm or whatever? You know, he's like, we farmed him out from Greg's group because he's like, he plays with Johnny.
He does.
And
I
yet,
thought
he's a
he was
lovely
like
lad.
a friend of Greg, but apparently the connection is not really that strong. Like he's like Johnny's drug dealer's friends.
No, that's
whatever.
someone else. Isn't that Oog Brain?
No, I think Where Banana is something to do with Johnny's drug dealer. I can't remember what. That was the thing that stuck out for me.
We're not saying that Where Banana is a drug dealer or has anything to do with dealing drugs.
No,
he's
of course
not a drug dealer. But somewhere on the long line a drug dealer was involved. Maybe that's just another story about.
I mean,
Johnny.
isn't Johnny's drug dealer one of the main South American narco lads? Surely, because from what I've heard about Johnny,
Well,
sounds
the
like
amount he
he's
consumes,
insane.
he needs industrial quantity.
Shipping it over by the ton. I see Kurt Zuma is playing this evening, which is pretty shocking. Currently rating a 2.16, which is how people are rating the players. I'm surprised he's playing. That really is pretty shocking to me.
Greg, where do you know Where Banana from? Is he a mate of Johnny's drug dealer, or is that someone else? Where Banana's a mate of a mate. I think it's I'm pretty sure it's someone else who's a.
Yeah, who's
mate of the drug dealer.
Oh yeah, you're alright on Ook Brain.
It is Oog Brain, yeah. The only reason Oog Brain came to our attention is because
family tree on lock.
I'm not still banned. It was only a 3-day ban. I served my time.
I was campaigning for longer, but yeah, didn't go through. Damn, Derby, 3-up. They could actually do it.
We're so shit. Like we
Yeah,
deserve to stay.
that loss to
Boreham Wood.
I did watch the highlights, and yeah, it wasn't great.
I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. If we go up, I think we could easily record the worst points total in Premier League history. Worse than that Derby team, Or
Yeah.
even fucking that Swindon team that went up and let in like 3,000 goals.
Thing is, your team's budget isn't it the highest?
I don't know about that.
Your team's value. Let me pull up the graph. Hang on. I'll find
I
it.
think a lot of them are vastly overrated.
Like you and Fulham's squads are like so far ahead of everyone else's. They're more than double of anyone else's in the league.
It's bizarre. It is bizarre. I mean, I think the biggest problem we've got is Scott Parker, who is the most negative manager. And I was saying to my mates the other day that I think a lot of English coaches, especially young English coaches, look at foreign football and they get a vague idea of what foreigners do, and then they're like, yeah, we like to play that continental style of football. But their interest in it and their education about it stops at possession. So if you watch the Scott Parker team play, what he does is, we keep the ball. We play out from the back. And you think, yeah, this is all good positive stuff. But it's not if there is no plan to move the ball past that and score goals. Like if you watch Man City, they keep the ball, but they're not just keeping it to keep it. They're constantly probing, and when they spot a gap, they're in there. If you don't have the players to play that way, you can't play that way. You have to think of something else that fits the players you've got. And it's just so bad. We're so static. Pass it to midfield. People hold up the ball, look around, play it back, play it across. I don't know if he's thinking this is great, possession football. If you have 75% possession and you lose 1-0, what is the point? Yeah. Like Anton Chigurh said, if the rule is what brought you here, of what use is the rule? Genuinely, what is the fucking problem?
10 seconds.
Score some fucking goals!
I sent it to you, by the way. Yeah, it's like there's also this dog shit mentality about fans when they lose like 2-0 and then they're like, should have won that. Look at the stats. Well, the stats don't mean shit if you didn't put the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah. Wow, squad market value. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I think our squad market value is vastly inflated.
Yeah, it might well be a lot lower than it is, but it is so much higher than everyone else. Your own Fulham squad value.
10 seconds.
But the championship is like, I'm not being funny, but there are a lot of dog shit teams in there.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many teams that are just like, if you look at the points between 7th and 16th, there's 10 points separating them after 30 games. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Fulham are doing well, but I mean, it's just, if your manager just plays this boring fucking football, I don't get it.
5 seconds remaining.
Weaver Darkshire, this is an unusual first combo.
So I was about to say that if Dyer are very good at drafting, what they should have done there, I think, is pick a carry. Because you know pretty comfortably what you're laning against as a POS 1. Because they're not going to pull some wild shit and send Darkseid to anywhere except the
Right.
Weaver's probably going to be POS 4 with him.
5 seconds remaining.
And if Weaver isn't POS 4, you can pick, thinking around Weaver being POS 1. So either way, you can pick your carry there, and then you have 3 bans to ban out counters to your carry. And that's you know, that's like very high level drafting. I think it's fine to be safe and just pick supports, then carry off laner, then mid. That's completely fine. But if you want to take the next step, you need to start thinking about why you're picking things in what order.
Do you know, one of the things I think people underestimate is if you pick the right support after you've seen a couple of their cores, that in itself is game winning.
Yeah.
Like, if you can, like you said, if you do know what you're probably up against as a carry, you can pick accordingly. And I think leaving a support, like, imagine if they now picked, like, Huskar and Alk or some shit. And you're like, oh, well, we'll just fucking pick AA here. You know what I mean? Like, that is the thing that you could do if you'd left that slot. But yeah, you're right. They've kind of backed themselves into Jakiro Lina now, and I'll be honest with you, neither of these have what I would call a dependable goon stun.
I know what you mean. There's chances to whiff.
So is this going to be Weaver support?
I would presume so, in the same way that I'm presuming it's Lina support. Both of them could be cores, but there is a trend at the moment that Weaver support is cool again. So let's go back to picking him.
So Weaver support's like
Radiant
it's like one of the
back.
best, right? You can just open with it, no worries.
Yeah, because he can go anywhere and do anything.
Feels like Weaver 4 is like one of the heroes in particular, like the pro scene, have got it on lock and they're really good. And then when compare it to how
10
pubs play it,
seconds remaining.
man, no one can fucking play this hero 4. Like you just look at your
5
Weaver
seconds
25 minutes in,
remaining.
they've got like brown boots and
It's the bugs, I think, in pro games they really just make Weaver stand out as a hero that can trade with anyone,
Team
insane maneuverability and survivability, and they're always positioned well to get the save off. The reason why Weaver fell out of popularity for so long is they reduced the range of his ags down to basically nothing. So you actually need to play well to save people with Weaver, and we know we're not about playing well down here.
Dire team pick.
Oh,
Oh my
I
God.
feel like I've seen a Lich in so long.
This is like the most, like, if you look at their first pick and third pick, it's like the most wild out there,
Oh,
like,
dear.
meta support, and then just
Oh,
the most
dear.
basic support.
Tell me they're not doing Mitch.
No, but I mean they kind of have
please.
lost, unfortunately.
But they've got a lot of picks to counter Medusa.
I mean, what's going to be their pick that they do right now before the bans come in that's going to counter Medusa?
Ursa or AM?
We shall see if they do that. AM would be interesting.
AM is hard to play against tanking Jakira in lane. This is my concern.
Yeah, I mean, Ursa's probably not that much easier.
Yeah, true. At the very least, though, Ursa and Lich is an actual combo, though.
What can you do to counter it in the mid lane? Wind is probably
I don't
okay.
Counter who?
Medusa.
Medusa. It's going to be a sort of someone who can stay with her in lane, I guess.
Invoker might be okay as your mana burn.
Oh,
and you can
Invoker's a
just-
very
built
good
in
shout.
disarm, which is pretty handy.
You think it's Medusa?
Yeah, it's nearly always Medusa, because the hero benefits far too much from levels. You need to get pretty much all of your skills to max level before she really starts farming quickly, so yeah. Setting a safe lane, it's meaning she's not either going to have to not have max E or not have max Q.
Yes,
Either way, you're
going
gonna
to
be in trouble.
Dire team back.
Death Prophet.
I don't mind that, but I don't think it's amazing against you, so.
Well, Greg
I
just
really
called you a
think-
cunt.
Who?
Greg.
Smanic
Greg,
oh, I see.
345 just resubbed for 17 months.
It's funny because every time someone says something, I don't mind that, he goes, cunt! It just feels like he's in the back of the pub.
5
He's had
seconds
enough.
remaining.
PL can work for Laris, but when you're looking at the other heroes on Scipio's Helm and Joyers, they have a lot of AoE, and that's not what you want to see as a PL.
Who did that banner, by the way?
Well, Scipio's Helm and Joyers.
Because I kind of want
Probably
it.
Yoso.
It is
No,
magnificent.
it was Arab Thorin, I think.
Arab. Oh yeah, yeah.
It is magnificent. I want to copy.
It is a good old banner. It's set the bar for banners. I think. I mean the idiot
10
sandwich is pretty
seconds
big.
remaining.
But that is just classy.
5 seconds remaining.
I'm just eating biltong. That's the last of it. Damn shame.
When are you getting more?
Next weekend, I guess.
Go out right now. Bang on his door.
Banging on it. Open up! I need biltong! Wow, Newcastle 2, Everton 1. Going well for Dele Alli. Lol.
Dire team
This would put Newcastle out of the drop zone.
Really now? I mean, they should really survive with the investment they have.
Well,
Everton could like very easily drop, couldn't they?
let's have a look.
10
Actually,
seconds remaining.
They are 4 points above the drop zone, but with a game in hand.
5 seconds
yeah, they might be fine for the time being.
remaining.
Alan Saint-Maximin is such a fun player to watch. He's what I want in an attacking footballer in the Premier League. Just fucking bonkers going for it. He's so funny. Just brilliant. So quick, amazing feet, The unexpected. You'd pay to watch that. You wouldn't pay to watch Chris fucking Wood.
10 seconds remaining.
Whatever happened to Joe Willock? I swear he was killing it at the end of last season.
5 seconds remaining.
Joe Willock. Let's have a look.
I know Newcastle bought him off Arsenal at the beginning of the season.
That Smith Rowe lad looks decent.
Yeah. Good prospect.
So I would have wanted Newcastle to go down, but then Eddie Howe went there, and obviously he's a bit of a Bournemouth legend. In fact, he's probably the Bournemouth legend. So I kind of want to see him do well, you know. Guy Who Games says England is blessed with talent. Goodness, I never thought I'd see anyone write that sentence.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds
We've got some
remaining.
pretty decent youngsters coming up.
Who have?
We.
QPR?
No, England.
Oh, England. Well, yeah, but we're still going to have a manager who makes shit substitutions, and
He's a bit of a Scott Parker in some ways.
he is very much a Scott Parker. It's too cautious. No inspiration. Two blocks. What about Bournemouth legend? Wait, I'll think of one in a minute. No, I just said that, mate. Didn't I? Eddie Howe?
He's joking that there's no other Bournemouth legends.
Oh, I see. Yeah, sorry we're a small town, mate. Where the fuck are you from, cunt? Come on, Two Blocks. Tell us where you're from. And if you're lucky enough to have been born in a fucking city that's massive and happens to have a huge football club, let's hear it. Oxford. Yeah, get fucked.
Oxford.
Bell End. Fucking Oxford.
How's Bournemouth?
How's
playing
the
these
King
days?
Kasim
Fallen.
Stadium, whatever the fuck it's called?
Radiant team pick.
Bloodseeker.
Didn't Pyrion instaban someone last week for calling them that word? Well, I hadn't said anything to them first, Squire, you see? How there's a difference there? Do you see the difference? It would be like, Squire, if you popped up and your first message was calling me a cunt, I would probably
10
probably
seconds
ban you.
remaining.
Of nicer things coming from chat, Harag has done some more artwork.
I saw that. I don't get it. What is it? Is
It's
it the VC
the
thing?
VC,
Oh, I
the
see.
VC and the VC.
Oh, yes, of course. Wait, you're from Oxford, but you're a Man U fan? Are you fucking kidding me?
That is.
He didn't actually say that.
Okay. All right.
I'm looking.
Juggernaut.
You may now select your heroes.
I don't see that. I'm scrolling up. He says Oxford. I don't see anything about being a Man U fan.
No, I think that's Bob just making something
Yeah,
up.
that's
Oh.
Bob has baited us once again. Oh wow! Look at that. I know it looks. I thought the tree was part of Bitch's
Yeah,
set.
I know.
The fuck?
I
I was
thought
like, damn, Bitch has
the
got some cool fucking shoulders. What's
I
going
thought
on there?
Draskell's head was like a dome on the top of Jug. There was like Space Jug.
Yeah.
As usual with SK, they have not got the face right. The face is just hideous. I don't know what on earth it's meant to be.
Well, he's a whatever he is, a scorpion. I don't
Yeah.
think their faces. I mean, I don't know why he has such big teeth.
All
I don't
right,
think he needs
look
them.
up Scorpion now. Let's have a look at their mugs.
All right.
Don't look like that. It's much tauter. It doesn't have teeth. It's not really a thing at all, in fact.
I can't even fucking see. It's just pits. It's just two pincers.
Just a flat bit with a dot
It
for
looks
an
like
eye.
a butt cheek with two pincers coming out of it.
All right, here, look up the. There's a sea scorpion which looks pretty pog. The dog-sized scorpion was king of the sea 440 million years ago.
Sea
A
scorpion.
dog-sized scorpion. My God.
Yeah, that's pretty terrifying.
So from the looks of it, they just have a sort of very flat head, sort of shaped like an ass, but with two little eyeballs, and then a little more. Here we go. We got Kieran Death Prophet. We got Chrono Lich, which I'm fascinated by.
Oh, shit.
You know what? The Lich slow and the Jug spin is actually pretty scary.
Yeah.
That is a combo. Then we've got a Yosa Sand King. I go in. Oh, my epicenter was cancelled.
I saw quite a lot of people in the chat very excited for Yoso Sanking. So obviously it's a bit of a local legend.
I mean, I've seen him miss a lot of calls on Axe, bless him.
We've all been there.
Indeed, indeed. Alright, I need that voice line. That is fucking
I think we've got some Darkseid spammers emerging.
What level do you have to be for that? Silver? Alright, we can do that. So good. Dog-sized scorpion. Why must US people measure in anything that's not meters? First of all, I'm not American.
Well, I mean,
I'm
it's
British.
just fucking.
Second of all,
it's an article.
you know how big a fucking dog is.
Happy anniversary.
1.3 meter scorpion. You'd be like, yeah, that's big. But if you say dog size, you can imagine it in your head.
Richard19912 just resubbed.
I know you saw that on
months.
Twitter. I saw it on Twitter as well. It's not applicable in this instance, I feel, because he's compared it to another animal. He's not seen as the size of 80 Big Macs. He's compared it to another animal. Last hits and Dinos.
Let's have a look-see. So Bloodseeker against Darkseer, I fear, is pretty good for Bloodseeker.
Yeah, you can deny a lot of the creeps.
Yeah. And eventually when he gets Rupture, it's a bit of a pain in the ass for a Darkseer to deal with.
I mean, I think,
Course, I think
the main thing is that you'll get the health back that you lost killing the Ion Shelled creep.
Exactly.
So you can just glick it.
Oh dear.
Bob says he's Gucci in this lane.
Yeah, I think Darkseer will farm.
Yeah, I think most Darkseers at low MMR are pretty decent, to be honest. Because
people get scared of taking damage.
You can't really. Half the people can't fucking last it, so you can just slap your iron shells on the creeps and just rake all the money in.
Yeah, they're terrified of Hugh. Although he's used all his mana on level 1 Iron Shell.
And he's used a level 1 vacuum.
Yeah.
For nothing.
Yeah.
What?
Just...
And he's got. Have you seen what he's got queued up?
Oh my god.
Fascinating, yes.
I presume that's trolling. And that at some point he will switch.
Yeah, Weaver's taking a lot of beef. I think he needs to wait for his bugs. Because he cannot trade with the Jakira like this. To be fair, Jakira probably one of the only heroes that can trade with Weaver.
Okay, Madge is quite good at this game.
Where Madge? Where Madge?
Madge is the Bloodseeker player. He's using his spells to CS. It's just something I don't see pretty much any carry players outside of PAs do. And he used his W, waited until W was about to pop, and then hit the range creep to secure it, which is just fucking good shit.
What is in Hugh's brain? Why are you vacuuming Jakiro to get one extra tick of Ion Shell off?
I don't know. I'm bewildered by the vacuum. I mean, I guess what else are you going to level, but I don't know why you're using it. It's so useless.
Apparently, Eri says Orchid Darkseer is a thing that keeps popping up in pro games.
What is the logic then?
Like, you get an Orchid and then what's the dealio? Oh, that would be such a good lich ult.
The things I can see about it: Darkseer's an intel hero. Darkseer kind of needs the mana regen, and apart from that, it's just an Orchid on a hero.
Oh, Madhops! You have stolen a last eater from me! Shocking.
I will not forget.
What is going on? He's just dead.
You is fine. Oh no, he's not.
He doesn't.
Oh, Match could be in trouble. No, I think he's fine.
Nope.
Don't steal the click. Wouldn't it give him health?
Yeah.
Flayed ones keep you safe.
Yeah.
Classically glorious. How's Bean doing? Pretty averagely, to be honest.
Some of those CS are small camp creeps. As
Right.
So he's really kind of getting owned here.
This is very poor so far.
Well. Who are you referring to? Was it a general?
Just the game.
Yeah, it's quite slow.
Oh, Yoso might be in a little bit of danger here. So they've set. Oh, nice. So he gets out. He doesn't have any regen.
Yeah,
and
he
there's only
needs to
a
hit-
singular tango.
Chrono
Oh,
can
that's
give
like
him
two tangos.
and tango. The lads
gotta
just
put down
hate
your iron
buying
branch.
He's
regens
about
in
to
their
get level
lane.
4. There you go. He's got. Oh, he doesn't mana. That
No,
is
he
that is a
doesn't.
problem.
And of course, they don't have any. And they're not going to get any. Chrono, in fact, still just decided
Why
to ferry out
Bean just farming the small cap?
Brown
when there's
Boots
a wave?
award and a finished magic stick rather than any mana regen. And Jake
Nice.
is definitely
Kieran's
not going to buy
stacking
mana
all
regen.
the ancients in the jungle. This is more my style of mid laning.
He has in fact bought some tangos and a magic stick. Just get some fucking clarities or a mango, lads.
This.
Oh dear.
moves the-
Oh dear. That. Oh, it just got spin off. What's he doing?
He needs to fucking
What?
flee. That click.
What the fuck is he doing?
I don't know.
I thought I was immune to magic damage, lads. That's right clicks. Yeah, but she's a wizard, so I thought it was his own thing.
She is throwing fireballs. You're
Oh
right.
my
He
god,
should be
maybe a little
immune
bit
to it.
danger. He needs to fight this fight. Madge shouldn't chase this. Madge is
No,
fucking
Madge
dead.
is
He's
gonna
got
die.
18 stick, but
Oh, he's quick though.
he's fine. He's fine. He's fine. He can even turn around and get the CS and heal up a bit if he wants. There you go.
Yeah.
Don't go back too far now, Madge.
Bap.
Stick down your blood right and get all of this shit. Don't you get it from denies as well?
You do, yes.
Yeah, so just fucking look at this. He's back at full health.
He is. Pretty magical
Was
hero.
eine Hero?
Was ein Hero. Das ist verrückt.
Kieran Defroth, he's picked it a few times in houses now. I think it's becoming a bit of a staple for him. And I don't think I've ever seen him do badly on it.
I think it might be a noob stomper. You just run at people with your ult and you suck them off. Like there's nothing better than like 3 lads trying to kill Death Prophet. You suck them all off, and you know that's that.
It's very pleasurable. You're
There
right.
is something
I think we've all
magical
enjoyed
about
it.
sucking 3 lads off while they try to
It's an experience you'll never
jump
forget.
on top of you. Like a suck-off bundle. She's
Oh, no,
opted
this
to
I
steal a
like.
stack.
This is her stack. This is her work.
Yeah, this is- I like this.
profiting from.
Oh, correct.
This
putting
is
it
what I
out.
wanted Wogan to do this whole time. Stack camps. But he's too busy missing the range creep.
To be fair, it's Q that's killed that more than anything else.
Yeah. Can he take the ancients with these ladies? My beautiful ladies.
I don't think so.
No.
I think you know you're pretty happy with the
You're
gold
gonna leave
acquired
that to
from
your
that.
jug, really.
My beautiful ladies. Well, Jug died again.
Yeah, Jug's really having a bit
Wow,
of a shit.
and Weaver died. And this is a dead Q, just chilling.
That's
Okay.
not great.
No,
I
Q
will
had
say it's-
wall and surge, but yeah, oops indeed, just did nothing.
I don't see how Jug is dying in this lane unless he's spinning really aggressively. Which
I think he gets caught out with the Sanking stun and then gets Lena stunned, and it's a lot of damage.
like,
it
it
is
will be a lot of
yeah.
damage.
From
With the
what I've been
sandstorm
seeing,
as well.
Yoso juices up a couple creeps and then stuns him. Those creeps, there's
It's a lot of course.
fire raining down on from Lena, and he's pretty low. But even if he does spin, he's probably dead to the Lena.
Also, if you look at Sandstorm at 70 DPS.
Oh,
dear.
they might get Yoso. He's about to epicenter.
He does
get it off.
kill. Oh, but there's
Oh, but Jake will
the
come
ult.
6 off that kill. Can you get Mad Hops?
No.
Nope.
Oh, here comes Kieran.
No, that is
Stop,
more of
stop.
a problem.
Oh, stop.
Dead, he dead.
Could have given it to Jug.
So that's decent. It gives him
The
some
wall
space.
The wall
Gets
has
his
gone
phase
down.
beat.
Oh, we're now Weaver.
Oh, poor lad.
Imagine he didn't even need to cast that W. He just taunted him with that one.
Hi Flax, I just got suspended from League of Legends. Will Dota 2 provide a more soothing experience, or should I throw my laptop in a lake rather than bring my toxicity to Dota? Lake. Go for the lake.
What did you do? What did you do to
You
get
can't.
banned?
If you get banned from fucking League, dude.
Unless you get banned for like that shit where you don't play meta heroes or whatever.
Goosey Marley just resubbed for 10 months.
It's a dead lich.
I think this is gonna be a dead Jake as well. He's real stuck in no man's land here.
Yoso has stun in 3
2,
seconds. But
1.
it's only level
It's not
1
long
stun.
range.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
You got him, guys. Well done.
Oh, here comes Bean. Oh my
What?
god.
What is MPR doing here? This is dangerous.
Doesn't have ult.
Inglorious?
Inglorious?
He doesn't have stun.
He hasn't taken a single
what
level on
is
Ice
occurring?
Path, and more importantly, seeing the
Who's
Weaver,
AFK there?
he decided to place a sentry.
He might be in a little bit of danger here. This is a lot of damage.
Why has his team just ditched him? It's this hard.
Being dead.
Dire's middle tower
This is so
is
This is bizarre.
This is an odd game, and Hugh is about
And
to
now
die
Hugh's
top.
dead again.
God, this is just awful. This is really bad. Dudes.
Tell you what though, we're on for a gold split when it comes to fucking the in-houses.
This has been abysmal.
So it seems like it's shaping up to be. It's going to be Kieran having to do a lot this game, and versus him is going to be Madge, who's having a pretty fantastic start. So both of them are going to have to buy space for their more late game cores in Jug and Medusa.
God, they're
Oh,
gonna
they
get a
did get
double
Yoso, but he does have the healing ward, but he's a little bit confused with microing 2 things at once. It looks like he's fine.
It's hard. It's definitely hard.
Yeah, I know. Mine is. Sorry, what?
Mad Hops can get the healing ward here. Just run up and give it a click, mate. All right, he's moved it back.
Jake.
Alright,
shouldn't
Jake-
go in
Jake
here
could
because
die
Inglorious
now.
is here.
He doesn't have Ice Path
Oh
though,
my god.
so he can.
Yeah,
oh,
but
he
he
does
can
have Ice
cast
Path.
any spells.
He has
Yeah,
Ice Path. now.
Inglorious is blowing it here. He just didn't do anything.
Yeah, they're just. This is just. Oh. See, I bought Maelstrom on Medusa. and I got
this is a
flamed
dead
for
jump
it.
now.
I got
You got
seriously
it this
flamed
time.
for buying Maelstrom on Medusa. And I just thought, well, it'll help me farm quicker. I did get a decent amount of farm, but everyone was like, Maelstrom Medusa in 2022? I thought it was pretty good.
It's not really that good.
It's very redundant. Is basically the problem.
I
You've
didn't
got
feel
your
like
Q.
I had the... Like, when I'm using my split shot or whatever, right, it doesn't use that. But when I'm farming, like, you fire it a couple of times, you get a proc, and then you don't have to use mana all the time.
It doesn't really get you more money than it costs with you buying it. Is the problem.
Yeah, until I get to 25, right?
Radiant's bottom
Until you get to 25, and even then, that's mostly against like PL or something like that. There definitely are places where you buy them, but for the most part,
Can they get
you
Jake
get your
here?
Q and stats.
Oh.
You're fine.
Oh, they're all trying to fight them here. Oh, Sand Kingdom
The
has
whole
gone
point
in.
with your Q is you should be able to cast it infinitely with the mana it gives back.
My W.
You're W, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh
Well,
my
Inglorious
god,
is
super
selected
dead.
for death.
Ice Path is nice though.
I don't know the damage.
think-
from
I
Jug.
don't think
things are not
Yoso
nice.
realised that they had vision there, which he should have.
Here comes
because-
Madge. He's ruptured. Oh, that's
Oh
not
my
Kieran.
god, Madge got lucky with that one.
I don't know. He should just leave. Where's he going?
Radiant's
I
middle
don't
tower
know.
is under attack.
That was a
I'd-
decent fight. Though.
I'd had such a miserable mid against... God, who was I up against? Shadow Fiend. I couldn't outright click him. So I thought, I'll just get a Maelstrom and I'll go hit jungle creeps because I'm like level 7 or whatever. It was probably wrong, but... It didn't matter.
It's fine. It's not such a decision
Did
that
you
you're
win?
gonna like lose the game.
No, we did. I did get 2 ultra kills, but we still lost. We had Dave, Spirit Breaker, and a lad on Axe who I don't think landed a single call. He was, I mean, literally would call just on the spot like
Reg
every
too.
time. I don't know
Good.
what Reg did.
How? There's no stuns down here. So how did he die?
And then I think there were a couple of fights where we just didn't have a clear plan of how to go high ground. Their Skywrath got like 26 kills.
Oh, I do love occasionally deploying a Skywrath mid and going like.
No, he wasn't mid.
20-2.
He was
Really?
not
Was he
mid.
not?
Yeah, no, he was not
Christ.
mid. But he would silence the lads, and then that was their ass. I mean, they just died.
Yeah.
Just awful spellcasting in the mid lane.
This is all terrible.
They're gonna catch him here. They have match.
Yeah, he
Surely
has
he's
something
dead
he was
now.
up either.
Yes.
Yeah, so Kieran aggressively used the Jakiro
Yeah.
to silence him, which he missed, and then Jakiro missed his ice.
Also, I don't understand why, like, the Jakiro can't ever do anything to him. Just hit the building, son.
That is a big kill for them. It's gonna let them
He
take
also
mid.
has Blink, by the way.
Gets his streak.
Well, Yoshi's been having a bloody good game. He has 4 deaths,
Yeah.
but he's 4 and
Yeah,
otherwise
yeah.
he's got 4 kills, 4 assists.
In the pipe, 4x4x4.
Exactly.
Oh, that's right. He was a Pos 3 Skywrath with a support Arc Warden.
That's gotta be some cabin shit right there.
I don't know. But I never want to go Medusa mid against SF again. It was fucking awful.
Oh my god. Speaking of fucking awful, the Munt Pos 3 tree. I'm gonna be dining out and watching that game for fucking months. That was so funny.
Whoa, whoa. Classic Munt mumble into losed game.
Just when you clicked on him and it's like you're down a set of racks and you click on him and he has brown boots, quelling blade, and an axe.
He had that
It
like
was
10 minutes previously to that as well. He just gave
so
nothing.
funny.
Oh, we just did nothing. That game was awful.
And then when I was shit talking me, he
Like,
flamed me.
yeah, right, mate.
He said he did it because I picked Arc Warden.
Yeah, I know. Which I definitely won plenty of games with your Arc Warden before. That was funny.
Alright, what's...
But, you know, I think it's interesting that when the Cavern Crawl is not on, Munt expects very ordinary Dota to be played. But as soon as the crawl is on, that all goes out the window, and he's going to pick whatever the fuck he wants. And that's that. It just makes me laugh.
it's the fact that imagine if someone did that to him
Trouble
and
for
then
Yoso.
40...
He's got a Yules.
He's not been silenced though, he can definitely give it the old scooch away. That sentry is going to
Unfortunately,
ruin
they
him.
also
Yeah.
have a sentry there.
If they didn't have that sentry there, he would have purged the bug and there's a chance he lives, but... Sentry saves games.
They do.
They
I don't know why there's one exactly there. That is really unfortunate.
Yeah, you really can't expect that as a Sanking, but whoever put it there, good job. Predictive warding, that's what we like to see. You're right though.
BKB.
Invisibility.
Who's got BKB?
Yeah,
Matches
the Pos 5 Sven. Yeah, Pos 5 Sven. That was in the same game. It was fucking awful. He must be like, there's no way they got vision here. Madhop's walking into another of their many sentries that they've got up here.
Yep.
How's Hugh doing? Hugh without a soul ring. He is finishing this orchid. I am fascinated to see what this achieves.
From what I can
really
understand of what
am.
people were saying in chat is, the Stages Mask gives you enough mana to get by, and the Orchid is a nice bit of damage. And I can understand why in the pro games where your Darkers are really active, and they're doing everything everywhere, that extra bit of damage early on makes a difference. Hugh has not left this lane in the entire 17 minutes he's been there. You don't need to do Orchid.
Also, I'm going to be
I mean,
honest
why
with
not
you.
go for the Echo Saber instead? Then? I mean,
I'm not quite sure how he's. Does he? So he has to surge and run in.
Ooh,
Ah!
just dies. Oh, and now everyone else
You're
is
still
fucking
dead as
dead.
well. Yeah. Kieran, there we go.
So he
Man,
surges
that was
himself,
terrible.
runs in, and orchids someone. Is that the plan?
I think so.
Yeah, basically the extra burn damage at the end of the Orchid is enough to like finish someone off that you might not normally kill. It's kind of like the Clock Orchid in a way.
Well, right, but I use that in games when we're up against, say, an Ember, and the only catch we've got is that I hook him. And if you think about Clockwork, like if you're Darkseer and you're up against someone who can BKB escape, the Orchid isn't going to help. You know what I mean? Like that's fair enough. Like, if you go in on someone as Darkseer, but you've got to surge in, or you know, because you haven't got the blink now for some time. Like he's 2k off blink, so it's going to be a while. He's got the Orchid flying out, so you're going to surge in, run up, Orchid someone, and then drop all your spells, I guess. But I just think when I play as Clock, at least I'm on their ass. And I Orchid them, and I Q them, and they're stuck. And if it's someone like Ember Spirit, everyone else can come in and dump their spells. I just feel like I've got that instant jump that is also a stun. I don't know what Darkseer does that stops him just fucking running away.
I think in the end, all we can say is that if 33, who is the best Darkseer player in the world, finds some value in this, then there's probably something.
Sure.
But it doesn't work down here. Because this requires you to be incredibly good at understanding where you can be and what you can do, and not just sitting AFK top lane whilst your team dies.
I mean, I love Orchid, don't get me wrong. It's a great item, but, I mean, he's gone for a Vanguard first as well.
The Vanguard is more questionable. I don't think that's part of anyone's build.
Because he's going to be dying to magic damage more than anything. I feel. Double damage.
I think it's important to say you don't always need to be, like, at the forefront of the meta.
Oh my.
If anyone else was here, Kieran might be in some trouble, but
yeah.
I think he's safe.
Yeah. The Lina is
Yoso
still
and
closing
Mad
on
just
this Yule.
setting up.
Oh. The Orchid's
Yoso's
gone in. But Yoso Yulesed.
Oh, that's a good silence, though. And Hugh is standing still as if he was
Oh,
ruptured.
Oh my god!
Jake is gonna be dead here too. Does he have Omni? He does. He's not using it.
Definitely had it there. Definitely had it.
NPR, the Weaver, got ruptured. Hugh thought he was ruptured, so he stood absolutely still.
I'm not going to say anything here.
He stood absolutely still whilst Yoso was channeling that epicenter on top of him.
It's very
He
confusing.
did not move a muscle.
Anyone remember my puck accidentally walking to his death?
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't good. That must be one of the senile, surely.
I'm pretty sure that. Yeah, that is a senile. I can't remember how Munt phrased it.
I'll take your tribute.
So yeah, I think normal punch is amazing this game because
senile 18.
you just want to punch Medusa. Like that's like if I'm a Darkseer, I want to get a Medusa of my own. Just like if I'm a Grimstroke, I'm getting fucking Axe. I want a Medusa on my team, thank you.
Oh, this rupture's really bad, Ted.
I know, dude, but if you look, here's my explanation. Right, watch. We're gonna watch this on stream. I know there's a game going on, but this matters, alright? Watch this. Let me explain myself.
Your shot to be good.
Mine is pretty good for stunning. Oh, this is not the one.
No, you need 18.
Give the what's this spell? Re-echo.
There's 26 of them.
Oh that's what I took the agent. I think that cost us the game as well. I'm pretty sure that cost us the game.
You tried to give it to us as well.
Yeah, I was gonna try. The one I was thinking of was is that which was the throws ice in moment of 18. Could someone do Senile 18, please? Oh no, it's Rupture. Here it is.
Yeah.
Bold Commander murders young Italian boy in cold blood. No, that's not that one. Bold old fairy fuck obviously waltzes around to his death. Here we go. So, I thought I dodged it. I thought they... if you look at him go to cast it on me. I thought I dodged it and I was not looking.
I don't think
so I'm just watching the snowball this whole time and trying to get a dream foil off. Oh shit, he ruptured me! I didn't think he ruptured me! I honestly thought I dodged it and I took my eyes off him. That is what happened there. It was bad, but...
I like when you realised you were ruptured.
I still walked!
The classic thing of turning around to... It's almost like going back in the same direction will reverse that damage. You're just picking up the specks of blood, just shoving it back in the wound.
Help! But if you look, I dodged the first time he goes to cast it, so I thought, oh, I've dodged it. What a player. And then I just fucking literally took my brain off.
Going from what a player to that.
I don't look at my hero a lot when the fights are on. I'm looking at where everybody's going. I can't look at two things at once.
Does anything important happen?
No,
Neither can
nothing
Anna.
has happened.
Neither can Anna, so it's all good.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top
They
tower
are
is
trying to kill
under
Jake
attack.
here. Pretty bold.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Madge is going bot. He wants to defend this by himself. Brave Sir Madge. He's got the rump shot. This is kind of pog.
He's got BKB as well. I think he's gonna fucking destroy Kieran
Here
here.
comes Yoso.
Look at Yoso.
He's ready. Oh my god, Madge is taking a lot of deeps. Okay, he healed up and off now.
Wow. Okay.
Radiant's courier.
And the
Good
courier.
moves from Madge and Yoso.
Very good.
Okay, what? I'm having real worries about this Weaver, who has done
Nothing.
very little so far.
I think we did call this.
Yeah, we did say it. He's in trouble once again.
Yep. Can we get the stun off? Yep.
Yep. Boop, boop, dead.
Oh dear. You do love to see that.
Well, you really do. So somehow, despite the quite fantastic start Kieran had, he's now fallen below the Medusa, mostly because
Yeah.
Madge is just better at shutting people down than he is.
Got another Hurlga artwork.
Already. Jeez.
It looks like an ass with pincers.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Newcastle 3-1 up.
This is looking a bit embarrassing for Fat Frank.
I wonder if he'll do serious point, jokey point, but no serious point as his post-game interviews again.
Okay, so for Radiant, Jargags is
Oh, Snook.
finished.
Snook is so kind. I'm assuming they thought Lena had cast the stun over the Yules, so if they time-lapsed, the stun wouldn't hit. I don't think there was any level of thought like that going into it, Snook.
Jake's been caught, but he should be fine.
Nope!
Oh no, the Medusa ulti!
Yeah, it goes through.
Of course.
Goes through.
Very pog.
BKB.
Which is another reason it's fucking stupid.
True.
It is pretty dumb. I think when they gave it the bonus
Lord
move speed,
Turtle just resubbed for
it
1
went from
month.
like a pretty dispel to pretty insane.
A desperate lit shot. Here comes
Here comes
Yoso!
Yoso!
Oh my god.
The fire comes down at the end for no reason.
I think
Nice
Nice
ice
shot,
cloud.
though.
Here's Weaver doing
we
his
didn't get the
thing!
ease off first!
Oh dear.
If
Weaver-
Kieran had cast his ease before Yulzing, he would have killed Madge there.
Weaver is, dude. He can't do anything. All he is he's just an urn, and his urn doesn't even have any charges.
He's just the bugs. Give him the bugs! You may as well bug them. Oh, let's
Yeah,
see.
just giving them bomb.
That's more money. Yeah, this has been atrocious.
Jakira has the shard as well. Look how fast this tower dies.
Yeah, I haven't even seen an orchid being cast yet. Has one been cast?
It's a good
No, I haven't
point.
seen one either.
Radiant structures are fortified.
I think we can say that whatever 3-3 has, we don't have it. And I don't think that's a surprise.
Oh, that's a nice back
that's
wall.
a good vacuum wall.
Also, played with
He
the
still has
immediate
not cast Orchid.
Orchid
Still
still
has
not
not cast
used.
Orchid.
Still not
Still not
used.
cast Orchid.
Still not used. There it is.
There he goes.
A little late because the fight's
Oh,
over and
And it's
they've all
been
died.
manted off. It's been manted off. And they're all dead.
Nice.
Cast it on the one hero that doesn't give a shit.
Madge is maybe in a little bit of danger here. The ice path is close.
Oh.
Is NPR going to try for it? Pussy. What else are you doing, mate? What else are you doing?
Please, let's just finish off the range
Radiant's
Rex.
middle barracks are under
Right,
God,
run Yoso.
God bless
Where's
Yoso.
Yoso in?
has fallen.
Well, this is just awful.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm once again, I kind of like, I click through all of Radiant's heroes trying to find some hope, and I struggle to find it. Kieran is nowhere near a BKB, nor does he seem to want to go one.
Eri, are you here?
Eri
He is here. Alright, so. When I used to play 5-a-side, I'm sure I've spoken about this before. I think we should give it... We might think about giving this a go. Just run it by the lads. We used to have the 5-a-side league, and at the start of every season, we would get a list of all the players that were planning to play that season, and we would give them a rating. And if new players joined the company or decided they wanted to play, we would come up with one, and we would see how it went for that season. It was a rating from 1 to 5, which is handy, because Dota is also a rating of 1 to 5, I would say. And what you did was you got everybody else in the league to vote, and you took the average of those votes in a spreadsheet that basically said, these guys are good, these guys are decent, these guys are okay, these guys are pretty bad, these guys are terrible. And then we try to make sure that when they're building these stacks, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's pretty much it. You could have a rating for core and a rating for support. I think that would be a good idea, Snoop. But the thing is, these lads are just fucking losing and playing horribly.
Oh my god, another huge job from Yoso. Oh my god. Yoso, brother.
I mean, this is over. They're 18k behind and they're up against Medusa. And she hasn't even bought Shard Ags yet.
Imagine if the illusion gets the fucking Aegis tonight. No.
And this is the second game that was over at 20 minutes. The last time this happened was the Goosey/Puke days, and it was a disaster. How was it a disaster?
As in, how did they do the rating system?
Like, I don't see how it was a disaster to literally say to the players,
What a shitstorm.
these are the guys who want to play. You need to pick a 1 from this group, and a 2 from this group, and a 3 from that group. Because I'm not being funny, but if you leave it up to the lads to pick who they think are 5 good players, we've seen before, they are apparently incapable of that. It's true, Eri, there is a lot of variation. I mean, we've seen Jake do pretty well in some games, and we've seen Jake
and then he's just
play like this and just do absolutely nothing. So, yeah, you're right. There's too much variability.
Hughes had some really good games. Like, he was voted. I'm pretty sure he was voted most improved.
Yeah, he was.
Was he one of the lads that was like most likely to get to 5k or whatever?
No, it wasn't 4k. He was just most improved.
He was most
to be
improved.
fair, he played astonishingly well in the last season. This season he has not
Jake.
done so.
They've called it, thank God.
Can I just say, did Kieran need an Octarine before a BKB?
I
think he's tilted.
I think of the many things you can put this game on, Kieran's gameplay is not. It would have been better to have a BKB, but I don't think anything changes this result. I'm gonna say, pretty uncontroversially, LVP Dark's here.
LVP Dark's here, I can roll
Dishonorable Weaver. MVP Yoso. And then
Yoso.
Honorable Madge.
Happy with that.
Honorable Madge, yeah. Can roll with that. Yeah, everyone else is pretty standard.
It's called Bean Chilling. Fucking so sick of hearing that. Bing Chilling. Bing Chilling. It's the new So Bade in every way. It's just every fucking word out of Munt's mouth. Oh, Bing Chilling, mate. Bing Chilling. Bing Chilling. Bing Chilling.
There's also Bing Trolling.
Bing Trolling. Bing Trolling. Like, that's literally 90% of what he says when we're playing Dota. Bless him. He gets something locked in his brain, that's all you hear for like a month. I mean, the So Bade was, I literally had to beg, I literally had to say, Munt, you need to stop. Because you are saying So Bade about everything. Like, it was the troll sniper of the Munt meta. It was that bad. It was every sentence had So Bade at the end of it, like a full stop. It did my nut. Absolutely did my nut. And Big Chilling is getting that way. It's not even that fucking funny. Like, if it was the most funny clip of all time, I'd get it.
That's the thing with Zoomer memes, that like, Zoomer memes are not funny. They're just, like, weird, but
They're like a sensory
everyone just
overload,
spams
and you laugh because you're so overwhelmed by what's happening.
I'm just,
Yeah.
it just makes me angry because I'm just like, I've heard this. Yeah, I've heard that one. It's just
They're
like the
watching
same gag over and over again. It just does my head in.
I've heard really good things about the new fucking Peacemaker. Is that his name?
Who's
Whatever superhero show John Cena's in.
that? Oh, he's
I've heard
fucking
pretty good things
dickhead.
about.
Oh yeah, I think he's called Peacemaker.
Yeah, he's from Justice League. Oh no, Suicide Squad. Sorry.
Suicide Squad. Yeah,
That's-
he was okay in that.
Yeah. Same, he's a massive fucking sellout.
True.
I'm in. Oh, Eri is
Well,
making a fucking Eri point by mashing random.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, God. Can't fucking suggest anything, can you?
No. I think you can't suggest it on the stream. I feel like when it's on stream, he feels he has to put in a response.
Well, he could just say, well, we tried it before and it didn't work out, and then explain why, and I'd be like, oh, fair enough. There's nothing more we could have done, I guess, but mash the random button.
I think they have tried to do the rating system before, but they've never done the every player rates each player, because I've obviously never seen something to that scale being attempted.
Hmm.
Everyone is
happening
now
now?
getting out of the lobby.
Miserable.
Eri's shutting down the in-houses. He's had enough.
Who's Soul Spawn? Don't recognise this lad. Oh, now he's left. I don't recognise Emergency Jazz Hands or either.
I recognise
Or
emergency jazz hands.
Tidemore or Meh? Shack?
Or left.
Leth? Mega Driver Acid Crew? Don't recognise quite a few of
Good
these.
to see new names though. I'm liking this.
Now, the problem Eri's got here is these lads will say, oh, garbage. But how can we
Yeah.
be sure?
The classic is I haven't played in 2 years, but I was, and then
Ancient Four.
yeah, but I promise, not wrong.
And then they pick their best hero. We got Guthers. I mean, what it should come down to is the lads all play together. They watch the in-houses. They play with them in the in-houses. They should pretty much be able to pick 4 people to play with them that they think are decent.
Happy anniversary.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm so.
Leth is indeed previous rank ancient.
Mukbit
Is
just
he
resubbed
actually?
for 1 month.
He actually is. He is fitted the stereotype.
Oh, he actually
YouTube.
is. Uh-oh. Vi's in there. I can predict a ban already.
He says he's Legend 2 now.
Well, that's still too high.
Right, but and
That's
yet you are
still
still in chat. You can't play Leth. I'm sorry, mate. That's out. No Leth.
I mean, we don't really, unless there's big exceptions. Legend is kind of the boundary.
Okay, he's not playing. Good.
Heretic. I feel like I haven't seen him playing that well.
Yeah, I haven't seen Heretic in a while. I don't know. So, have we seen Mega Driver Acid Crew?
Yes, Mega Driver's. I don't know if he's been in the in-houses, but he's been around the Discord for a little while.
Okay, so Flieris says Mega Driver is average at best as Goon. Okay.
He's in a lot of SIP stacks, that's why I know.
Oh,
He is.
so he's a Sips fanboy.
No, I think SIPs might be a him fanboy.
Yeah, I think it's the other way around.
Oh, I'm so.
Sips isn't at hearing for these stacks. He's being. Other people are saying like at here plus 2, and Sips is
45
leaping on
months.
them.
Wow.
Please, lads, cast your spells.
Thank you, Voodoo. Atrocious and very flamey, says Yoso. Wow. Extremely flamey, says Myers.
He is a flamer. That is true.
Really? And yet he's
Yeah.
trash. I like this lad.
Yeah, he fits right in.
Oh. Varicor is just a
Varicor,
special
hell yeah.
kind of lad. Has put in some decent performances. Genuinely. I remember Varicor surprising us a few weeks back.
But at the same time, one of the most enduring memories I have of the in-houses in general is how bad Varicor is.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like burned into my neural pathways.
Absolutely.
Varicor is terrible.
but we have definitely seen a Varicor performance where I'm pretty sure we got him an MVP for his performance. Could be wrong, but I'm 99% sure.
I believe it. I believe it. I'm excited to see the new and improved Varicor.
And Snook says, I think I remember dissecting a game of Mega Drivers where they were blaming their Wraith King for being bad after they had kind of ruined the lane completely for them to the point where the Wraith King had no game. I think quite often people don't realise how important it is not to fuck the lane. Yoso, we felt like you guys were much better than them, but then we also looked, I suppose, at the items. I mean, Darkseer went Vanguard Orchid and did nothing. Kieran did well, but then didn't get a BKB. I think that was kind of crucial, because then it meant that you could blow him up. Like, it's kind of rough. Oh, there's another drawing. Obligatory Varicor. Gold, who needs gold? Winning by sheer force of will. Oh man, I wish I could remember that game. I remember the name Samo, but I don't remember if they're good. King Myth I definitely recognize.
I've played one game with Samo, and he was not good. But who knows? Maybe he can. I always believe they can step it up. You know.
We're gonna try this. Let's give it a go. It'd be good to get one balanced game this evening.
You're holding out a lot of hope there.
I mean, you know, essentially, I'm flaming Airy, but it's not really his fault. If you pick 2 captains and they can't pick 4 players out of the pool of players that are any good, I don't know how much Airy comes in and says you have to pick from this group. And sometimes the lads they don't know. And also, like he said, sometimes people play their asses off and play really well, and other times they just fucking play awfully. And pick shit heroes and don't know how to play them and itemize horribly. I mean, we saw that game with
They want to
Jacobs.
try out a strat they saw 3-3 do.
Right.
With no idea how to do it.
Yeah, we do just get weeks like this where it's just like 3 20-minute game overs.
Radiant team back.
I was just trying to come up with a system whereby we might be able to avoid it happening rather than having a pop at Airy.
Yeah, I think the thing is that the lads are so different when it comes to all their games, like the range and their capabilities. You know, that you could like rate their averages, but you're going to just have some weeks which are just. I think Airy does a good enough job of balancing.
It's like last week we had 2 really good games. I think it's just it's miserable when there's 2 bad games in a row, and you can't really talk about the Dota because there's nothing to say that you can't just see.
Yeah.
And it kind of comes to you like, oh, why is this happening again? But then, you know, in a week's time, we'll get a fantastic game that goes 60 minutes.
Yeah.
With swings and roundabouts. You're like, oh, that was brilliant. It just happens sometimes.
I mean, you know, the weird thing is it's kind of a mirror of Dota in a way, because all the DAV games that I've watched, there are so many games where I've seen DAV's team, like we don't seem to have quite as many. In some weeks, it's not very throwy. It's just one team wins and they never stop losing, and the other team doesn't know how to come back at all. They just keep doing the same thing and banging their heads into the same wall, and the game is over. I feel like, I mean, you know, we have definitely had some weeks where one team is like, why are these 3 lads against these 3 lads? Like that doesn't make sense at all. Jake was not a diss-on. No, the whole fucking team was just awful. We gave a diss-on to the Darkseer. Witch Doctor Ogre. No. This is a solid.
No, we gave diss-on to Weaver. We gave LVP to Darkseer.
Diss-on Weaver, yeah.
Radiant team back.
I mean, Jake did some Jakey things where he just sort of, I don't know.
We've shit on Jake for like 2 or 3 weeks in a row. He gets a week spare.
I mean, it wasn't like he lost the game for his team.
No.
That Zeus game, that was where he genuinely
that was fucking
his
poor.
Team the game.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
This is gonna be a good one. I can feel it. They've banned Oracle though, so Vi's done for.
Yeah, Via's probably playing fucking Ogre at this rate.
Well, he
Which is
can't, because Ogre's on the other team. So it's
Oh,
going to
you're
be
right.
Vi,
I just, you know what I did? I
Ogre.
just saw, I saw Oracle in the ban list, and somehow that drew
Drew
the
your
Oracle
eye.
had to be. Yeah, exactly. So who will he? It'd probably be Shadow Shaman then. I don't think he's a Hoodwink player.
Oh, I'm so. What the fuck is that shit?
And have they removed
Pyrion
Pango? No, Pango's still in, so they
just
didn't
resubbed
pick
for 20 months.
Pango for action.
Cheers.
Action Dan.
Team ban.
Chess has a name for their openers. What would be the name for the Witch Doctor Ogre open picks? That's a good point. Like the French defense and stuff like that. The Witch Doctor Ogre opening.
The Goon attack.
The Goon attack.
Remaining.
Just the bog standard, 2 solid laners
Dire team ban.
that the lads feel comfortable playing.
If it was Jakira Ogre, it'd be the 2 headers.
The Goon attack or the double header.
Yeah,
Double header.
Jakira Ogre would be decent. What gambits can we create?
The 4-head attack.
Gambit.
It's the 4-head attack.
Weaver would be a Gambit.
Weaver's sort of a gambit, yeah.
Yeah, if they pick an opener like a Weaver, that's it. The Goon's Gambit. I think Hoodwink is
Team pick.
the Goon's
A
Gambit.
furry Gambit.
The furry Gambit. Because you could flip a coin on whether they're going to be a Maelstrom building Hoodwink and lose the game, or they're going to do it right and pick some cool items and win. Centaur is the I didn't know what to pick opener, I would say.
Yeah, that's the Grob.
Eri says 10th pick Medusa is the ass clapper maneuver. Good heavens, Eri. I think that's the we forgot to ban closer, actually.
Dire team
Yeah. it's the oh shit, lads.
Oh, we didn't ban
Opener.
Medusa. I honestly think you could just first pick Medusa in these games and you'd be alright.
Well,
Genuinely.
they got away with 3rd pick last time.
But I just think you can first pick it.
Yeah,
and then just
I do think you can.
ban AM, because they're definitely going to try to pick AM, and then they'll build fucking Diffusal on Jug and then try to beat you, and they're going to fail.
I cannot remember the last time we've seen a Medusa lose in the in-house.
If anyone wants to go back and find out, I'm happy to say that I think Medusa has as close to 100% win rate as it's possible to have in these games. It's a lot of games, but I'm pretty sure she has 100% win rate or close to it. Because I'm honestly, like Plague, I cannot remember the last time she lost.
Yeah, if the Daft Medusa managed to win, then
and that was
anyone can
the
do it.
worst laning stage I think we've ever seen. It was so bad. Jake was so dominant in that game and then just lost.
Still, all Crusaders and Masters did the right thing, the honourable thing. First ban it.
We have done coaches before for the drafting stage, where you get someone into coach. At the end of last year, Medusa was at 65%. Is that all, Larry? All right, we need to LVP everyone who's ever lost with Medusa in these in-houses.
Yeah, can we go back and get stats?
I want to go
With
back
name and shame.
retroactively. You know, No Funerals banner, they've obviously missed a lot of it, but I feel like in a way, if you know the image, it kind of makes it funnier that you can't really see the full image. That it's kind of scuffed. And it's just, you see part of a table for no reason.
Radiant team ban. Lena.
The lads love picking Lena.
So it's the Lena mid this time. I have a feeling it does okay versus OD. But
I mean,
it isn't very stable.
She is quick.
10 seconds remaining.
So there is that. And he is quick. This is the problem a lot of mids have when I've gone up against OD is he is very fucking fast.
Yeah.
And he will catch you because the banish is super long range. Like much longer range than you think it's going to be. And he beelines at you and banishes you. You think, fuck. But she's quick enough to maybe be able to run away.
Eri has the information for us. The last Medusa loss was October 12th. And was perhaps unsurprisingly Eagle.
Of course.
Dire team ban. Radiant team ban.
Please ban Medusa.
It's already banned, mate. First ban from all Crusaders are bastards.
Oh, there she is. Yes, very nice. Yes, of course that's Mo. I don't know what it's a reference to. I don't know if it's an episode I've seen. If it's after Series 10, I've not seen it, so apologies.
5 seconds remaining.
I think in here.
So, no funeral looking for a pos one. I think it's probably.
I would ban Lifestealer in all honesty.
Yeah, it's got to be something who plays against Bristle well.
Team pick.
I don't think Drow or Luna were the bans. Both of them get dunked on by Bristle.
I just think Lifestealer because at the very least when OD comes in, you can rage and get away.
I agree with the Lifestealer pick, and it's what I would pick here pretty much for sure. It sure does okay versus Bristle. It destroys OD, and it's fine against Shadow Shaman and Hoodwink.
Dire team pick.
Oh my.
I don't know if that changes the calculation. I think I'd still be happy with Lifestealer. Oh, good God.
Wow. I'm not so sure about that, in all honesty. But we'll see. I really don't know about that.
Yeah.
I'm concerned.
I'm concerned.
I mean, I suppose if he can get on top of OD, fuck me, that's a lot of damage.
You can't really get rid of OD's mana quick enough.
Yeah, because OD regens it all. I mean, crazier things have happened, you know. Maybe he can carry, but it's really hard.
Bad at playing against AM too, so
yeah. And with the new Ags build, he is an astonishingly obnoxious hero.
Who? AM?
AM Ags is fucking brutal.
It is really annoying. It is really annoying. But
I think if it didn't have the same E, you know what I mean? If it didn't do the same E as his main hero, it'd be fine.
It's
but,
so easy to fall for it. Also, the fucking hoodwink decoy can do one as well. Sick of that shit.
True.
Running at you, kill it, and it fucking coconuts you. Fuck off. I like Varricor's set. That is very cool.
That is a nice mask.
Where'd he get that?
Oh, you cunt!
Happy anniversary.
What are you doing?
Dialing Eros.
Oh, this is a drawing of Yoso. Thank you,
Beatles
Roger. Let's have a look at
232
this.
just resubbed for 16 months.
I pick the Sand King. I throw the stun. Very good. Molto bene. Thank you, Frogger. Chef Sand King. Molto bene. I love that. That is excellent. Thank you, dude.
Prepare for battle.
Stesicorius the Wise, Daniel the Wise, Kieran the Wise. Does it stop at 3 or are there more?
It is 3 is the maximum we have at the moment.
Also,
we'd love to get some more in though.
Where does this come from? This the Wise thing. Can anyone tell me?
Is Gandalf the Wise?
A role-playing sort of thing.
But he wasn't.
Yeah,
he was Gandalf the Grey and then Gandalf the White. He was never Gandalf the Wise.
Does sound good, doesn't it, though? Gandalf the Wise?
No, Gandalf the Grey and Gandalf the White sounds even better. That means he's like ascended. He's white. The best thing you can be.
I would not put it that way.
AM's gonna try and yoink this.
I mean, he'd be brave if he did. Because he's got his Q level 1. Yeah. So if he's walking up there, he doesn't have his blink out. That is insane bravery. I think he's dead.
Yeah.
I really think he's dead.
Oh no!
Oh my god, they cunted it all. And look! Samuel did that, just walks away.
Wow.
What? He just ruins his team's kill and then just turns around and walks away.
Love this lad.
I told you he's garbage.
Oh,
okay, what's going on?
Dear. So, I do think if Dan can get... I don't think I've seen Dan play carry a huge amount to success. He played a game the other day. Who the fuck was he playing? God, it was awful. It's like an offlaner you wouldn't normally associate Dan playing. It was like, this is why Dan should only play one hero, and it's Pango. And the lane is already... The equilibrium's ruined.
Yeah. I've never seen him not play +3, so I'll be interested to see if he can manage it.
Good luck, Paragon. He's gonna get fucking hammered by Ogre.
At the same time, though, Guthers last week was the person who played so bad on Faceless Void that we gave Hellboy a dishonourable. So he's not exactly the toppest of top tier carries at the moment either.
I do want to know why, and I saw this today when we were playing with the Witch Doctor. Why did the lads chuck the bongos out for harass? Just right-click them if you want. Like, if you look at the damage, it does 40 damage. Your right-click does 60 damage. Just right-click them. Don't be chucking these bongos out. You need those.
I do think you should probably get Maledict level 1 on Witch Doctor as well. I don't see much point in the level 1 Bongu.
I agree.
What's...
I mean, it is nice sometimes because you can interrupt polls and stuff with it.
True, actually.
But it's not that much more than your right click, so it's not really going to make a big difference.
So here's I think on Ogre, you should not start with 6 tangos.
No,
because
dude has so much regen.
You don't need it. I think if we had like 3 less tangos and 2 more mangoes, this build would look a lot more normal.
It's the mangoes. It's all about the mangoes. Also, he got some idea of interrupting the pull there, but then just didn't.
He didn't do it well, did he? It was like he thought he was trying to stop the stack or something. He kind of walked into the camp rather than into the creeps. But this is, it's just fine.
Oh.
If he can actually pull the creeps off the creep camp, but he's
Little
still struggling to do
just
that.
resubbed for 1 month.
Thank you for the sub.
Quicker next time.
Are people talking
So
about the
mid lane.
advert break?
Yeah, apparently you played some ads for them. They've
All
never seen them before.
I set a thing that auto plays ads. It's meant to be every half an hour, but for some reason
Makes
it's
a lot of
not,
sense.
or it's like every 45 minutes or something like that. But it's super inconsistent because it seems like some people complain about the ads, and I'm like, they're every half an hour. Why aren't they complaining every half an hour? So I don't know what's going on.
I think only some people get hit with them, I think.
Avaracore died.
I'm also looking at this mid lane. I flamethed OD. He is 13 and 13 versus 4 and 4 on Mina.
Yeah, it's Mega Drive.
13 and 14.
Really
he has
struggling.
more denies than he has 13 and 15.
I mean, there's an issue for you. Lena is just fucking level 2 dragon slaving the wave, and Samo is having a whale of a time. 17
This is
denies.
so bad. This is one of the... I'm going to check something quickly. What my deny record is. Like the highest denies I've ever... Most denies I've ever had.
That is shockingly high.
16,
Yeah.
17 to 4-4. Mid is lost.
Yeah, he has as many...
Lucky to go 26.
We've never seen someone
just
deny this
resubbed
much
for
in
1
any of
month.
the in-houses.
Oh,
King Myth is
Ogre with the
here.
rotate! Get fucked, kid! Wallop! Wallop!
He's been hit twice and he's safe. Yeah, that's really saved the mid lane, Ogre.
Right back to the denies. So, now we've got an
God.
AM in the game. The sub notification is even more annoying because it's the sound of AM's ult. And I keep hearing it and thinking, there's no way that he's fucking level 6. 16 and 21 to 5 and 5. This is just horrific.
It's tragic.
What is
Ogre's
that?
still here.
He's trying to help, but what? So
Oh, he's got to do something.
why does Mega Driver keep dragon slaving? Nothing. He doesn't have the mana to do this.
I bet he's shit talking his ogre right now.
Do something, ogre! Do something! I don't know where he's from.
I think that's a pretty. I don't know where the accent was from, to be honest.
Well, his
works
name
out.
is Gas del Estado, so I thought he might be.
It is.
Some kind of Spanish language.
Oh, I think he might be Argentinian. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think he's.
Actually, no, that does ring a bell. Jonas is very hyped about him, so that does make sense.
Oh, this could be trouble. Ooh.
Americans are getting.
Were you watching the mid lane?
I wasn't. What happened?
No, I was watching bot lane.
I mean, Ogre just got hammered. Like
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's fine though. What?
He just I mean.
He's only got 121 stolen mana.
Samo just gave him the fucking deep and walked off.
Well, it's worked. He's leaving.
It's bloody worked. He's scared him out. Oh my god, he can.
I feel like
more than ice here if he
has
wants.
2k. Buy some shit, dude.
You're right. How close is he to hammer?
He's probably about 300 away.
I always get the
Good
health
God.
one. I get the ring of health and the recipe, and then I send the courier to wait.
Oh, dude, Mega Driver cannot figure out that if you hit the creeps first and then Dragon Slave, you won't get all of them denied. This simple trick is beyond him.
This one simple trick. ODs hate it.
I mean, it's not like the other lanes are. I mean, Void is doing fucking well as well. 31 and 10. If this mid lane didn't have 23 denies, we'd be praising this Void for how well it's CSing.
Oh, this could be trouble. Courier's in a heap of danger here. Is it level 2? Oh, they want him.
Oh.
Yeah, he dead.
think-
He dead. One more tick. Bonk. The death of any bristleback is the dog and the power of his dick.
His dick is bloody impressive, to be fair. He just whips it out, slacks it out on the table, and these strong, burly men keel over in terror.
Look at it go, he says.
Now Mega Drive has started failing to stack the small camp.
Gas del Estrado. Wonder what that means. Street?
I don't know.
Well, Estado probably means street or stadium, right? Estado means stadium.
Estadio is.
I think Estadio is a stadium, so what's Estado?
I don't know, to be honest.
Jonas, what does Gas del Estado mean? It's the old state gas company from Argentina.
Estado is. State,
Oh, it's the state. Estado is state.
We are very.
Well, we just don't speak Spanish. Sorry, mate.
No, I did know the USA was Estados Unidos.
Ah, see. Okay. Well, the old state gas company is about to perish. Oh.
Yeah, this is there.
Little bit gunted, but I'll take it.
33 and 28.
And 29.
Jesus.
We have not seen a pasting mid this bad since Jake Daff, which was, to be fair, 2 weeks ago. All right, that's how you want to play. That's how you want to play.
Alright, let's let.
All right, he says. Plan B. I'm going to, what? What are you going to do?
You've got to be able to walk the walk.
Well, yeah, let's see this. Let's see this from Estado.
Get Mega Drive. Here we go.
Yeah! That's how you want to play, alright? Watch this, Chief! I would think he should just fucking rotate and go and try and get a kill somewhere because he needs a miracle.
He didn't even. Oh. He had 2 bottle charges.
Didn't even
and
bottle.
He was half mana, and he picked up the battery without using it.
Bob, this is the
play,
lad who shit talks. This is the lad who talks shit. So we're being extra harsh on him because we've heard bad things. just
Okay, the
barely
one-
7, and OD is nearly level 10.
It's pretty rough. The one good news for Dire, though, is AM is having a pretty fantastic start as well.
Yeah.
Yep. So is Void though.
Yeah, so is Void.
Farrak, why didn't you... Oh, your ult was down. Okay, fair.
Yeah, they
Just
already used
wait
it to get a
20
kill.
seconds, dude. Just wait 20 seconds. You'll get him. Oh, hello. They split the wickets.
Paragon could do some spellcasting here.
Yeah, but you know, he's only got 3/4 mana, so just chill.
Do they have Chrono? Yeah, they do, but they don't have any actual damage to put into it. I think you should start looking to rotate as OD now, right?
I know, Snoog. Look at that. The Witch Doctor took a point in Voodoo Restoration. Imagine how helpful that is for your carry. Just imagine. Oh!
Oh! Oh, Lord! Is he going to chrono? Dan, you have to chrono. Dan! 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 Dan!
No, mate.
I'm fucking muting, I can't have.
Yes, you can. Do not mute yourself! Another Varicor ult, another dead Bristly back.
And he tips him. Good shit, good shit. That's what we like to see. Oh, and he winks at him.
Oh, here we
Oh,
go.
hello.
Dan's ready. Dan's dying to the fucking return.
No! A Paragon dies too! No!
The middle tower is
Unbelievable! Unbelievable!
fortified.
Some things were just not meant to be.
Wow!
Oh Christ!
I did not see that coming.
I don't think Dan saw that coming. To be fair,
I mean, I feel like when Dan hit him a couple of times, it was on like 100 health. He might have thought, "Do you know what? I'm out." No,
Yeah,
here
at
comes
least when
round
you're
2.
against- at least when you're against Lax, like, you know, some RNG happens. Dan can't be
Heretic
confused about
just
why this is
walking
happening.
away here.
They're bringing 4 heroes down here now.
He's fine. He is fine.
Oh!
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Wow. Well, they got him.
Got him.
They got him. I feel
They
like
fucking
if he had stunned anyone, I think he might have been able to really get away, but he didn't, and that's fair.
Yeah, it's possible.
This is the most farm that Mega Driver has had this game.
What, hitting
Oh,
the snakes?
that's like doubled his last hits.
He's going straight BKB.
Is he actually?
Dire's
Yeah.
middle tower is under attack.
So that's how you want to play.
That's how you want to play then. Meanwhile, AM closes in on Battle Fury.
How is the Bristly back there?
He's not having a great time.
So you know how bad Lena's doing?
Yeah.
He is slightly higher net worth than Bristleback is.
Yeah. Bristleback and
So Bristleback has not had a great one.
I mean, it's tough against the dock.
It is tough against the Dock and it's tough against AM
Yeah,
with the
you
mana
never
burn.
have
You
any
just don't
mana.
really have much.
I think
gameplay.
Samus should definitely do some shit though. He's getting this blink. I think he could still rotate and get kills.
Yeah.
Because you are so
It's
fast.
like he should have been the person going bot to deal with that centaur, not the Bristleback.
Right.
Or he could be trying to go top and get AM or something.
I mean, they've
But
got
to be fair,
Shackle and Meme Hammer and his ult. I think they kill him. This lad's only got 1,000 hit points. Oh my god, Luke, very low. Oh, here comes Paragon. No, Paragon, wait, you back! Oh, a stack.
And he's got Battle Fury. So that's what, 14... It's probably a 1430 Battle Fury, which is pretty bloody good. Oh!
Yeah, way too slow.
Too slow. If you can get a click off first, you've got time to cast the spells. Although this is what, again, this is what OD should be doing right now. Why is
Yeah.
OD not over here challenging these stacks?
Waiting for his blink. He's got blink now. Samo, you literally have to explode and let Dan farm. Like, you've just got to go. He's just farming. Just greedy.
Heretic doesn't give a shit that he walks into that.
Oh, why are you leading with the ult? What is going on? What is happening?
This is pretty exciting gameplay, is what we can say.
What? Why would you just drop it? I don't think he knows that the damage is based on the mana difference. So the point is, you sort of want to get a few imprisoned up. That was something. Just tosses a fucking bowler at him.
There's so much going on in this game.
This is really outstanding. Paragon comes in. Here comes Varicor.
Oh,
big
this could be a
bongos.
big bongo.
He just didn't cast them.
Just no need for the bongos, mate. Not like they would have definitely killed the OD there as well.
OD, yeah.
Why wouldn't you bongo? Why do the lads bongo a creep wave for no reason,
Oh,
but they won't bongo two heroes next to each other?
So bad.
Oh, this is just abysmal.
At least both teams are abysmal now.
No,
Well
no,
done, guys.
that I don't mind.
We balanced it. What an area.
What on Eri? You've delivered us a game with 10 goons.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
These are all what? Are these all fives in your counting system?
Fucking based on what we've seen so far. The weird thing is,
what?
this is right. This is fives as in, like, you're either like one is the best, five is the worst, right? So the problem is Eri is right. If Dan doesn't play Void horribly and plays Pango really well, you would think this is too strong.
Oh my god!
I like
Wow.
how people thought that was real.
I
don't know
really-
why.
Scipio Void.
Why do you think that was real? I mean, I guess Mega Drive has done some pretty suspect things, but
Like it is very hard to balance when you see people that 1 week play well and another week just do dog shit. So yeah, fair play to Eri. He's
outside
right.
this is getting the stack mad. He is going to get very fun.
He's just caught up to OD in net worth.
Yeah.
Switching to net worth.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
The
attack.
Centaurs honestly having a really good game.
Yeah.
Centaur's doing well, and this is what it is. You know, despite the failures, it's holding on there.
OD has finally turned up bot. Paragon, buddy, your spells?
Dire's top tower.
That's late, but it works.
Ooh.
They'll get him here.
Spells, Paragon.
What?
please. Paragon.
No, he can't get out.
I think he's gonna get out. No, he
No,
doesn't.
he's
But they have to
fine,
use
he's good.
Proto. What are
Everything
you
is so
doing,
bad.
Paragon?
Top tower is
What are you doing? Why is he maxing Hex over Shackles?
This is what the idiot sandwich banner was
Dire's
made
top
for.
tower has fallen.
I don't think this hoodwink has done anything so far.
I think he's died. No, he's not, because what is happening? Why do people who should be dead keep just getting to walk away?
How does Bristleback have so little farm?
He's having a bit of a roughie.
He's got a 4 point.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's
Snoog, come on now. You know better than that. In an ideal world, she
This
says.
is why AM always wins. Because no one can catch him, and they all just like
If only they had
happy farming.
a hero that could just fucking run
Here we
around
go.
and do something.
Now Paragon's ready. Yes, lads. Go on, have a bash. Treat yourself to
There's
a
just
bash.
no one willing to help this centaur. It's so his team are just letting him
Yeah,
die.
they just don't care.
Look at Ogre's farming top.
Guthers is farming.
Varicors.
Ogre, I don't know what King Myth is doing. He's just
Oh,
walking
there's a nice
about.
sweet sausage there.
King-
I don't know if it-
By the way,
Almost-
Myth has nearly 2k gold. I'd
Ooh,
love
you're
to know
right.
what he's going to do with this.
I don't think he knows.
I-
But
I
smell it.
really
I smell
don't.
a Midas in the
It's gotta
offlane.
be a Midas. he's like not quit like put it on quick buy so his team don't know.
Yeah, no one can claim him
No
because
one's
they
gonna
can't
be
see
like,
it.
oh, you shouldn't buy a Midas. He's just gonna spring it upon them. This is the pro play.
Just $2,000, just chilling.
Isn't this what Varicor did? And why we thought he was so bad? Because he just didn't buy any items.
Oh, it's
He
many
got like
things.
1,600 gold.
It's many things. I
Imagine having
put,
two Varicors in your team.
like Varicor and Elder Troll, guys like that are very much of the same.
I like you still lamp Elder Troll into this category, and Elder Troll actually played quite well, but his name sounds like he's an utter fool.
Same as Varicor. Like Varicor could have a great game, but it doesn't matter. Because I still remember Elder Troll TPing from the tier 3 back to base when we needed him to Pango ult and not cancelling it. I remember, that's it. It doesn't matter what he does.
Wasn't that where someone came up with the excuses that, oh, I have it on S to stop so I couldn't cancel it or something like that?
Oh, this is a nice bongo in. Here comes the Crow!
Oh, hello! And he's got OD and he's got Pyrion!
He's got all of his team!
Oh no! But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Okay, OD's...
I think OD's strong enough to get through it, yeah.
Get ready with the Hex.
Action Down always manages to get the worst chrono out of the situation.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible.
But look at bot lane. Guthers is almost taking a tier 2.
Yeah, he is having a great time.
He's just doing AM things, that's fair.
Yeah. I will say though that Chrono is a pretty good counter to AM.
It is, yeah, it is.
OD once you get Hex is actually just pretty decent as well because all your damage is pure and doesn't really give a shit.
You have to be a little bit careful with the ease though, right? It's hard to slip a Hex in between the 1.2 duration, 3-second cooldown. E spell.
Yeah,
good, mate.
Yeah, but if you get the jump on him, you should be able to.
True. Yeah.
More gold never hurts.
They're on the hunt.
They want this land. Do they have vision?
This is
They do see him. They see he's on the entrance. I don't know if they see him directly. He sees them.
Oh, you ruined his Samo!
Does he time it? He does. He's got him.
Oh! Why not just let the fucking shackle play out?
Because you know how Invoker players who tornado every time?
Yeah, yeah.
Because they only know that they have, like, all their combos have to start with tornado. They can't see a world in which another stun can set it up.
It's a button, you press it. It's a good point.
You know, it isn't...
To cast their spells.
Your voice line isn't save your spells for the right moment, is it? It's cast your bloody spells.
Well, there's a difference between nobody casting fucking anything. I'll take that. Like, historically, the lads have just not cast any spells. Casting the spell, even the wrong spell, is better than not casting anything, I would say. Like, I would rather they stack their stuns than just fucking run away.
Look at the Dorito in the fucking triangle, boys.
Oh, that's a beauty.
Oh, the triangle. Oh, that is beautiful. 1, 2, and yes, 3. It's a smoke from the Dire team. They've got to get something going here. AM is ready to fight.
Gotta be OD they're looking at.
Has to be OD. They're going to go and catch this fucking Hoodwink, and it's a complete waste of time and money, because Hoodwink is doing nothing.
How do you just farm up here and not like realize anything? Oh my god. Why did they initiate with Varicor? Please use your own... You got stick, you can TP out.
Oh my god.
Good job, my cousin.
He could have gone out there super easy.
They have a Centaur with Blink, and Varicor's like, I'll go first. I've got bongos. The most reliable stun in the game. Here comes Paragon with snakes.
They're trading a tier 2 for a tier 1. Witch Doctor's coming back, but Witch Doctor doesn't have his ult. Witch Doctor's revealing himself.
Just clicking the wall.
Clicking them. This is the bravest man in the world.
He's got a glimmer. He's got a glimmer. No need to stun. No need to stun.
Oh my god, Dan's going butterfly next.
Don't say that.
This Lina is a BKB. That's all she has is BKB.
Dan is going butterfly.
Okay. Okay. The lads love a butterfly. Like, they really do love a butterfly.
Yeah. I can't see it myself. I don't rate the item. It's pretty
Why not
bad,
lead with Samo there? Anyone? Anyone?
I wasn't watching that one.
They sent up the fucking coconut lady. What? Send up fucking Sam. He's got to blink.
Every hero I click on, there's some story of something I don't like. Apart from Guthers. Guthers is the only one who is just doing his bloody job. Samo's going back for a fucking Witchblade.
Oh, here we go.
For no
We're gonna
reason.
get her. I was like, he's definitely gonna have prison at some dog shit time here. Oh,
I can't fucking handle it.
Here comes Varicor. No! Dan!
Action Dan's in trouble!
He can time
Oh no, he's
left.
got his Q. He's got his Q.
He's fine. Fucking Varicor, man. This lad is a ledge.
He took a lot of damage there though.
I mean, he could have just, I don't know, turned and killed him.
He definitely could have, yeah.
It's just amazing. Varicor sees a fucking void on his own in the jungle and just thinks, you know what? I'm gonna fucking get him.
You gotta respect the balls. And look, he's going straight frags.
AM, by the way, is just fucking absolutely having a blast.
But the thing is, he isn't that much further ahead of Void and OD.
No. Well, he's doing this.
And in the long run, I rate those two against AM.
I think Void with farm can kill an AM for sure. The only thing
what about
is
Void with 5k down the drain, busy built up.
That gets more complicated.
Here's what I want to bet on. Do we think Dan is going to chrono the AM double?
No, he's going to chrono his whole team.
And the AM double.
I mean, they fell for the leaner illusion. There's no way they're not going to fall for the AM ones.
Yes. This game is 100% making up for the other two, because rather than try to balance it around some goodies and some baddies, we've just chucked, apparently, 10 dog shit players into one stack. Perfect. Just do that. Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Ah! Hey! Oh, hello. It's the turnaround.
This is looking like a pretty. Ooh.
Oh, they've snaked! Pelican's trapped himself in!
That's incredible!
They have no way to get him out.
That's incredible.
As far as I can see.
That is incredible!
How is they? Not only was the snakes just on illusions, he trapped himself in with it.
This is remarkable.
Look at him pacing around in his cage.
Yeah, he's just talking to all of his soldiers.
Good work, lads. You got those illusions, all right? I'm proud of you all, all right? We'll get him next time,
Cover me,
okay?
boys! Form a perimeter and cover me! Dan wants to do something here.
Oh, you found the creeps!
Oh, shit! Dan in trouble! BKB's Chronos! He's got quite a few of his team and he's going on the Centaur! This ain't it, Dan, my boy! This ain't it! They're gonna get King Myth!
Good hammer! Varicor is alive! AM's pushing base. God, fucking Guthers is such a prick. What is this?
They're going back. Oh, hello. What
now?
now?
He could have never been killed by.
We don't know who else is coming. It's fair enough.
He has to kill someone at some point, though. You can't just do this forever. It doesn't work.
To the 28-minute Witchblade.
Who is?
This is I said.
Wait, who is?
He's going back for Witchblade on OD.
What?
Yeah, I don't understand it either. He could have got a Hex, and he decided Witchblade was the imperative item.
What?
Action Dan and Stegosaurus are pretty isolated here.
I think it's only going to be Stegosaurus who dies there.
Varicor!
What is Dan doing?
He's getting bongoed so hard.
God, he got ended very hard. Does
So he drew.
He does.
Stegosaurus walks away.
I do think Action Dan could have lived there, but you don't expect to get bongoed that hard, I will say.
That was a bongoing. That was a bongoing. That's fair.
I think the odds of whatever happened to him happened was like.
Because he jumped away, which drags the bongo with him to the small camp, and then it bounced. It bounced from him to one of the small camp groups like 2 or 3 times.
Oh
no,
dear!
just keeping it.
Oh, the camouflage. Oh, the self.
He's put himself.
He's banished himself by mistook.
Nice.
Arrogance.
Be fine.
Keep going, lad.
They hold them. They got an Orge here. Orge accidentally turn around. King Myth in danger. And they've got a Banish.
Nice timing. Paracore dead.
King Myth in trouble.
Ogre is taking a long time to die, but he's dead.
Bonk.
Ogre didn't end up going for the Midas. He's going for the Midas now, though.
No. Don't say that.
No.
Don't say that. No.
He went for a 4-star.
No.
He's going back for the
No.
Midas. It's 30 minutes in.
Oh my
He's literally
God,
gonna not make any money back.
Please don't do this. Please. I beg you. At least get the fire shield or something. We used to do interventions. Do you remember those days? We don't do them anymore.
Yeah,
we haven't done one in months.
We just kind of have to trust the teams to intervene themselves. They have a lot of time to spot that this Midas is incoming.
No, Plague, that's not it. Do you not remember when we started this? That the idea was that you and Ashwin would be the good players that would give these lads advice. You even coached them and stuff like that.
Yeah,
we would be like, intervention. Don't do this. And they'd be like, oh, okay. Thinking that something might be learnt. But after, 18 months of this shit? You guys have both decided, you know what? Fuck this. I'm not intervening in anything. You lads are on your own!
Yeah, that does sum it up pretty much.
If he gets this...
Sometimes you have to sit back and let entertainment make itself, you know?
If he buys that recipe, I will be so happy.
It would be so funny.
That ward is in Vision of the Century, unfortunately.
Snook says it's a case of finding out which ones want to learn. Snoogles. Listen, I am very appreciative, I'm sure the lads are too, of the things that you teach them. But do please bear in mind... Oh my god.
Oh my god, he does it! Samurai does it again!
Bruno, want to solo Ogre?
Oh! Gunner's Manta dodged it!
He did, but then he died.
It was fucking sick, but it wasn't enough because he doesn't have a BKB. But
so
he's not going one
Snook,
either.
You're assuming first of all that your coaching session is going to result in anything other than the lads completely forgetting everything you tell them in precisely a day's time.
Bongo saved him.
He's
Why are they all
good.
panicking? They're running for the hills now. They've been bongoed.
Like Snook, your work, whatever work you have done, will be undone within like 2 games of playing with other goons. They won't remember it.
I've started giving out homework for them.
Yeah.
She's the sweetest person in the world.
It is, like, I've tried to train quite a few of these lads. They just make the same mistake over and over again. It's not good for the heart. Not good for the soul.
Dan, bless you, Dan. You really shouldn't be playing carry, but I love it.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower.
They're gonna win this game, you know.
They are. But, you know, when you have that good a start on 2 heroes, it's hard not to. I do think, you know...
Also, this Lina has Brown Boots, Shadow Blade, BKB.
There are a lot of problems this game. Most of them are with how little Lena's done. AM is...
Midas. He's like 200 gold away.
Oh, please.
I think he's not clicked any creeps. He's just passive golding his way.
Yeah, no, this is pure passive gold.
I do think Guthers has played as well as you can on AM. It's just he's not. He needs a BKB really bad to turn this game around for his team. And until he gets a BKB, all he can do is split push a bit. And split push is it's not really a winning strategy anymore. Valve nerfed it in like 17 patches in a row. They made it very clear that they don't want split pushes anymore.
Oh, now Heretic is dead. Could use his pipe. Could use his pipe at any point. I mean his hood. Sorry. Also, I think the moment you see it, just press R and run away, dude. Uh-oh. What? Dan? I think you could kill him there.
Both of them could probably have a decent shout at killing the other. but neither was interested. You know what? It's the carry. It's the sort of truce of carries. You just respect each other, leave each other to it, and farm.
Good day
I've
to you,
farmed next to
sir,
a carry
and
sometimes.
good day to you, sir.
Exactly. You just tip your hat and go to your separate farming patterns.
Right, he's now got enough money for the Midas. Oh, no, wait, he needs... No, wait, does he need 2,300? I think increase the recipe of Midas. 1,750 is a lot.
It is. They have increased it significantly over the past couple of patches.
What, Midas?
Because there was that patch where everyone bought Midas on like
Midas,
every
yeah,
hero,
yeah.
and they didn't like that either.
That was like a couple of years ago. Oh my god, Varicor.
I would say he tanked the gank on this one.
Yep.
Yep, very pog.
I'm concerned that once again Guthers is not going BKB, he's going Butterfly.
No, he is. Oh my god, he had a BKB queued up and now he's going Butterfly. Why, dude?
Your one chance was your
my
BKB
god.
and kill OD.
That is so bad from Guthers.
Yeah, it's rough.
What is it about their team that makes you think the BKB is optional? Genuinely.
I don't even know what King Myth is doing now. He has enough money.
You're just
But
glued to
he's
this.
not buying anything. What is he saving up for?
I like to think that there is a struggle going on in the mind of King Myth.
Like, what is he doing right now that's so important that he can't focus on buying an item?
Well, he's got a devil on his shoulder saying, "Buy the Midas! Buy the Midas!" And on his other shoulder...
This has got in here. They could get Stegosaurus.
This is a good catch.
Yep.
This is the first active play Dire have made in about 20 minutes.
King Myth!
It's good to see.
King Myth, you've got 2.5 grand!
Does he not know how to buy items or something?
He does! He's bought a 4-star from Mana Boots. I'm glued to this now. This is fascinating. He's also level 14. Could buy... Is there a book? There is a book, I think. He could buy a book. Still got that keen optic.
Some people in chat saying he needs buyback on top of the Midas. That'd be hilarious.
Midas is a bait. What is he buying?
I don't know.
Well, he's just saved, like, his whole gimmick is he saves up a load of
Oh,
money.
here we go!
Do nothing with it.
He's going for an Interlens! He's bought an
Oh, he changed his
Interlens!
mind!
He needs to... It's going to be a wee while.
Stun! Yeah.
He did the stun! Guthers
Oh
is
my God,
in! The chrono is huge, but they catch OD in it! The bongos!
Dan did BKB?
Dan is dead!
Alright, time to leave. Just leave.
Oh, very cool.
Oh my god!
Oh, it was close. You gotta.
Dan once again is just terrible.
Dan bought back, right?
No, he had Aegis.
Oh, he had Aegis. I missed that, sorry. Chad Varicor. Was he in the chrono on Varicor?
Varicor was... I'm not sure, actually. I don't think he was. I think the only people in the chrono were... Ogre, AM,
for 1 month.
and
OD,
maybe
I
Sentinel.
think OD. Someone like that was
Oh,
in.
yeah, maybe someone on Radiant was as well, I'm not sure. But for
I
Dire...
feel like he should have just fucking maledicted the fucking Void and ulted from outside the chrono. Like, no?
Yeah, true, but what he did was cooler, and that's what we like. The final heroic stand, Rorke's Drift.
Please get a BKB.
Who are you saying that
Please
to?
get a BKB,
AM.
brothers. Please.
Yeah. I think, you know, in his
my
head
God,
he's
they're
like,
gonna
if
try
I
and
get...
fight.
Well, they have no chrono. This is their best chance.
They're all there. There's such a big Centaur stun. Oh no!
What is happening? BKB on Mega Driver. Varicor wants
Centaur.
They have Centaur ult!
It's so bad.
Just let Vine die.
Oh, hello. He's giving it the creep away.
Shard? An OD shard?
Or
They do have Centaur ult, right? Like, I'm not blind. God damn it, man. That was so funny that they were all just standing under the vision there, and they still managed to get a kill. Incredible. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. This game is really... These are the Morningstat crew. You know, these are the guys when I send you +4 and it's 9:15. These are the lads. I get 4 from this pool. Like, I'm not very good. I need a couple of competent players to... Just one in each lane is enough. Just to ensure that things aren't completely lost at like 10 minutes. And then I look up and we're like 18-3 down. Yeah, the top lane was tough.
There was a game recently that Snoog was in, and the sniper was getting like, who was playing against Snoog, and it was Toffee or something, was getting like double kill after double kill.
Yeah.
And you clearly just weren't like seeing the notifications, and you just looked up, and were like, wait, what's happened? What's happened bot lane? And someone just quietly said, yeah, it's been a bit hard.
I try not to focus on anything but how my lane's going because it's so hard.
Might be in trouble here. That's a good stun, but.
Ooh.
This is all this here. Then now Lina has bought a 4-star. This is I'm not being funny, a pos for Lina. Played mid.
Yeah.
That is what we are at.
It's not good.
This is just desperate.
Going for the Hurricane Pack, you need that Chrysalis on the Silver Edge.
Just so bad.
Very sad.
Intrigued by the Maradona levels of hype around this Lina. Only to discover that this is not Maradona at the 1986 World Cup. This is Maradona when he went back to Boca and he was 5 stone overweight. Jonas will appreciate that comment, I'm sure. Although, I don't know, maybe he hates Maradona, maybe he's one of those Argentinian fans that will not allow a word against him. I tried to talk to Bruno about football because he's Argentinian. He's a basketball fan. All he wanted to talk about was Ginobili, who was an NBA player who was Argentinian.
Dire are scanning.
So the butterfly is done on Guthers.
Oh, hello!
Ooh, Chrono.
They get the Centaur as well. Aim's linked in on the back. He's tearing that apart. The ult comes down. Oh!
Oh my god! He's dead!
He blinked, but he died to the Witchblade tick.
Oh, I see.
Which...
Right, cool. He's tearing that apart.
Imagine if he had a BKB, so that damage didn't hit him. Oh, it'd be amazing, wouldn't it?
It would.
But he does not.
It's just fucking...
He did get that Shadow Shaman real good, though.
He did fuck Shadow Shaman up.
So crazy not to get a BKB in this game. Like, when I'm playing as OD, what scares me is people getting BKBs. Because then I'm like, if I don't get a Hex, we're fucked. Like, I'm not going to be able to pick anybody off.
We discussed this last week, but people think BKB is like number one unfun, which is untrue. It means you're a bad player, untrue. It means you're a tryhard, untrue.
Like,
there's this massive stigma behind BKB.
You just have to have it. Like, otherwise you literally, it's like in poker, if you're playing poker, imagine the BKB is that you look at your cards before you make a decision. That's literally it. Like, you're literally saying it's not fair to look at my cards. AM does not have BKB. Werant. He does not have it. And was gonna go it and then switch to Butterfly. Like, it's not unfair to get an item that literally wins you the game. That's the whole point. Because they're gonna get these items. OD's got a BKB. Is it unfair that OD has one? No. He has to get one. I think this is Ags flying out for Paragon, by the way. Very soon.
Oh, pretty impressive.
Given that Paragon's done less than nothing in this game, I'm intrigued. Go hit those creeps! Hit the creeps! Gah! This Hoodwink's had I
think Hoodwink has done less than Paragon
nothing impact, so yeah.
Yeah.
Paragon has at least hexed some lads.
I will say though, I like the Hoodwink build. I approve of this.
No, this is the build.
4-star Ags, this is good shit.
This is the build, for sure. I mean, I've played
Oh,
with
smoke.
a couple of hoodwinks lately who've done this build and had loads of impact compared to the Maelstrom Rush fucking hood nuts that just do nothing. They've smoked into nothing. Roche is not up.
They did actually check inside Roche, maybe to see if someone had left a shard behind or something.
Right.
But I think we're... Oh, he's going Lincolns on AM now.
No, dude, please just get a BKB. Oh, this is really, it's really tempting to intervene.
Lincoln subs the BKB doesn't.
Yeah.
Like, it is really tempting to intervene.
I think Gothers is one of the players who doesn't listen
Agreed,
to our interventions,
agreed.
to be honest.
I mean, if he doesn't get a BKB and they lose, I'm LVPing him.
I don't disagree with that, as long as we probably diss on Lena as well.
No, I'm very happy to do that.
I'd probably diss on Gothers. I mean...
It is, I think...
Dude,
we can talk about it at the end, we'll see what happens.
So
but...
AM is 3-3-5, has had very little game impact beyond pushing some lanes, and is refusing to get a BKB. Like, if he gets a BKB, Centaur initiates a fight, the only thing he's worried about is Chronosphere. It doesn't matter what item he gets, Chronosphere is still going to happen. The only thing you get that might mitigate it would be fucking Aeon Disc. That would make more sense than Lincoln's, even though it's also bad. If he gets a BKB and times it so that Chrono is down, he can go in and kill OD. He is the lad he's most worried about. Kill the OD. I just don't get it. He's doing it.
Oh, he's bought it, yeah. The thing is, Lincoln's is at least a defensive item. It's like, it's something. Because, man, he really can't just stand and fight. So, maybe there's a chance this Lincoln's and Butterfly is ridiculously more expensive and 2 more slots than needs to be, but maybe it's enough to cover over his defensive deficiencies. But
I guess the Butterfly is so that he has some evasion in Chrono, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's it. So that when he's in Chrono, maybe Void doesn't just clobber him to death, and maybe he lives. But I just feel like if he doesn't get it, he could get fucking hexed and shackled. And even if he doesn't get hexed, let's say the hex pops or the fucking banish pops his Lincolns, there's so many other ways for him to get controlled in this fight.
Not to mention that he's just going to get clicked by OD for like,
a bajillion damage. OD has 3.2k in his fucking mana pool. 18%
nice sausage in the triangle, by the way.
It's beautiful.
Oh, that is a beaut. That is a beaut. Those are
right,
placed within time of each other as well. That is close. He is going to split push bot. Oh! Oh! Whoop! Whoop!
They are going to lose the rags.
Yeah, this is not bad for Dire.
Oh!
Oh, Chrono on heroes who have no buyback. So this is going to be a problem.
Oh, well, they pick off too.
Sam's going for the end.
Oh, that's got them to
forced
leave.
And TP out from Vi.
He got a lane. They've actually traded. Lane for
I think
lane.
he goes back in and kills Vi now. That's huge. He's got to go back in and kill Vi. Oh, he's TPing out. I guess they'll kill Stegosaurus or whatever.
I don't think they will.
I think, you know, the one advantage of this build is there's a lot of damage.
I did not expect the
he's gone in!
cowardice from OD and Boyd.
He didn't have his bash.
Just down in 5.
Alright, well that is actually pretty much as good as it gets for Dire.
Yep.
They didn't have to use any buybacks that I could see. And they traded a lane for a lane. And they traded opposing lanes, so the other team are going to have a lane that pushes. Dragonlance coming in out now for Mega Driver, who, by the way, does no fucking damage, so...
He's so poor. Hoodwink will soon deservedly be overtaking him.
And Hoodwink has not built any damage items.
Yeah.
But it's hitting creeps. So fair play.
I was meant to have this.
Okay, what? I think it's just going to come down
is
to
fucking chilling. There we go.
He's just happy. I'm happy with what Varicor has done this game.
Yep.
You know, he has not disappointed me pretty much ever.
Would
He's
like
just
him to get
done...
a BKB next.
That's true, but at the same time, it's like he's done his bloody job. It's all
yeah.
going to come down to, can Guthers actually split push this game well enough to win? Because that's what this Lincolns and shit is for. It's not for.
He does not have a TP, by the way.
You're right, he doesn't. And I don't see his courier coming out to him either. He can buy it from the enemy base though. So, you know, that'll be something.
They're coming, and Paragon has ult. He's going to drop the snakes. This is when they need their Lina to click the snakes.
AM is pushing bot. He's going to get another Rax.
Kind of TP though, kind of TP.
There's a BKB from Heretic. BKB and no center ult. This thing is like the most precious commodity.
Oh, it's a nice chrono.
Ult, Varicor, ult! Ult! What's he waiting for?
Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
Guthers is some kind of coward.
Yeah,
Guthers
I
is
mean,
some
why
kind of
buy
coward.
any of your defensive items? Well, why buy the Lincoln? You're just not even going to fight. There we go. He's in.
He's dead.
And he's dead.
Varicor with a big bunker wall!
Varicor!
Oh my god!
Okay, well that is all the buybacks down once again.
And they managed to get the melee racks in the other lane. This is so stupidly even.
So when Vi has TP'd back to stop AM, Guthers can kill
I don't know why.
this hoodwink
Yeah,
every single time,
I don't
and
know.
he always runs away.
Yep. I think he sees a TP, sees its Vi, and thinks, better not. It's like, what fight are you looking for, if not the fucking hoodwink?
And if he kills hoodwink, that's another hero that then has to TP back.
Right.
And then, if you go back and start a fight, you can maybe do something. It's just...
It is bizarre.
So close to working, but not quite. But you know what? They've won. They've used the buybacks. They've earned this little chance to breathe.
What his team are doing, I do not know. Because they should be with Guthers now. He's got 2 lanes.
Here we go.
They're going to try and force buybacks here. Can I just say the least used spell in this game is Stampede?
They just became mean again.
Are they going to buy back, or are they just going to lose the fucking game? Only what buys back? They don't have 4.
They don't have Chrono either.
They're just going to lose the racks.
What?
He's gone in! He's killed!
Someone's gonna die!
He's got the bash! Hit him!
Oh my god.
God, you lucky bastard!
Japan is an instant LVP if they lose this game. It's no question.
That is fucking hilarious. He didn't buy back.
It's an instant LVP.
What does Dan think is happening here?
They're gonna kill Guthers.
Die back here. Why is he on
Guthers is alive! Guthers is alive! They might catch King Myth.
They lost the Megas. They have to go get them back now.
Do you just go throne? You know there's no buybacks on any of Dire. The Varicor has his actually.
And they will have Chrono. This is an interesting fight that's about to happen.
Honestly, this Centaur performance is the most static thing I think I've ever seen.
He has. You're right. He's not cast Stampede once.
I honestly cannot remember a Stampede.
Oh.
You guys are dead. You guys are dead. What on earth?
Oh, Guthers blinked in.
The butterfly!
It's kind of good because he stopped Mega Driver dying.
Yeah.
He could have ulted Action down there and killed him. I'm pretty sure. Why is no one killing him?
Paragon?
Paragon's dead. He can kill Action down here if he blinks on it.
Oh, they get Mega Driver. That's really bad.
No.
Oh. I think Action Dan can manfight this.
Yeah, he can now.
Yeah, he can.
Guthers doesn't have buyback.
They've lost.
He doesn't have buyback.
I don't know who to LVP.
I can see multiple LVPs coming for Dire here. I cannot distinguish between who did worse between this Lina, this Centaur, and this AM.
Let's please get the creeps in the base.
Dire's middle tower.
They can't. They don't have
They
creeps.
don't have creeps.
They're still not gonna have creeps.
Oh my god, you can't let these creeps die, Dan. Go.
God, they're gonna
Oh
hold.
no! They might hold.
Ogre's up.
Centaur's
up.
back. Ogre's back.
Oh, it's
Wait a
so long to the next set,
7.6K.
though. If these two mega creeps just slaughtered this wave, that'd be so funny.
Heretic, mate, you
What
are
is it doing?
disaster.
Please use your ulti.
Heretic's dead. He just
Oh my
doesn't
God.
use it.
I don't think
Is it
I don't think he's
broken?
ever played this hero genuinely.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
What did Ogre even finish with?
Dire's
Just the same stuff he had before. He's got 4.5k gold. I have had enough of everyone in this game.
This is
Why has
unbelievable.
Ogre got 4.5k gold?
Radiant
Alright, that genuinely might be one of my top 3 worst games that I think we've ever seen in terms of just the standard of play was so bad. Lads, you've gifted us with this beautiful bounty of goon dotes. That was incredible. Incredible. Right, let's go through them one by one. Action, this is for LVP or Dishon. I don't want to fucking on anybody in this game.
Okay.
Action Dan.
Do we have a neutral option too?
We can go neutral.
We can go neutral.
I think you kind of have to neutral Dan. He did some very criminal stuff.
If they had lost this game, he'd be the LVP for sure. But
Right.
Easily, yeah.
he just they got fucking lucky to hold on to
There
it.
was some good enough chronos.
And he did a lot of things right.
Alright, so he gets a neutral. Vi,
A neutral.
fucking Bristleback. I can't see who it was. Stesicorius, I think it was.
Stesicorius is probably a diss-on.
He's a diss-on, yeah. I mean, his farming was so bad.
He was pretty poor.
And he largely was ineffectual in terms of...
Alright, I'm tempted
Yeah,
to say Samo for honourable because he did.
He's honourable or MVP.
stomp
He
his
was
lane.
everything. He was everything for them that
Alright,
game.
let's say MVP Samo, who absolutely won them that game. Paragon, I'm just going to say neutral.
Just neutral. He did fine.
Guthers, LVP, I want to say.
I want to say LVP.
Didn't get a BKB for unknown reasons, just bizarre.
He never did anything. I think there was an illusion that he was doing well because he had a lot of money, but he did, like, he fought, like, maybe 3 or 4 times
Yeah.
in 50 minutes, or whatever, how long the game
Yeah.
was.
Heretic, I want to say, was fucking abysmal.
I could see another LVP.
Seriously. Like, he just...
Heretic was...
I just
yeah.
don't understand. Every stomp, there was no one near him, and he never used Stampede. He never used Stampede. What is that? Why would you pick Centaur and say, give me Centaur, and then never use Stampede? Like, never use it. The only Pog thing he did was when Dan killed himself on Heretic, and Heretic was fucking chronoed at the time, so I'm not going to give him any credit for that. That was shocking. I want to say LVP Mega Driver.
I would agree. I think
5
3
and
LVPs.
5. Awful.
I think Mega Driver and Heretic were probably worse than AM, though.
I agree.
I would actually agree with that. I could
But-
see Guthers being a diss-on and Heretic and
I
Mega
think
being
that's fair.
LVPs.
Guthers, Dishon, Heretic LVP, Mega Driver LVP. I want to say
I
King
can see
Myth
King
LVP.
Myth and
King of
LVP.
LVP.
I want to say Varicor neutral. Like, he
Because
did
had
alright.
4.5k gold at the end of the game.
Just did
and
nothing.
he did nothing. There were such confusing things about his.
And this is all like, I think if they won, this is almost a quad LVP and one normal lad. I think Guthers just gets away with a diss because even though I don't agree with everything he did, he was the only person doing anything in that game. So diss on.
Unbelievable. Just unbelievable, Dotes.
3 LVPs to diss on.
Varicor just for ban.
Varicor, God bless you, sir. You did your best.
Just
I want to give Varicor the only on. Can we do that?
It's tempting. I mean, he managed to build nags. He did, like Snook said, he did get heal in lane, which is
Okay.
honestly, you know, he didn't
So
just
it's-
max fucking bongos. He did have some nice bongos, but there were times that I'm like, what are you doing? Like, he would just not ult.
Yeah.
Or just not maledict. Just sort of stand there. And I think You only have 3 things to do in these fights. Throw your bongo, you maledict someone, you ult, and you glimmer yourself. That's pretty much it. Alright, I'll give you 4 things. 4 things! You just see people not doing it. Like, this is the only fucking hero I see some of these people play, and they literally can't even click 3 buttons. Oi, oi, oi. I think Varicor, though, did enough good. 7 kills. That's more. Yeah. I mean, geez, the next 3 heroes after him, King Myth, the fucking Lena, and Heretic, only had 8 between the 3 of them. So he has to be a neutral or an honourable. But I can't give an honourable. I'm going to say neutral.
Okay, we'll leave it at neutral.
Neutral, LVP, LVP, LVP.
No, it's Dishon.
Guller's Dishon, Heretic LVP,
right.
Mega Drive LVP, King Myth LVP, Varicor neutral.
You're right. Oh my god, what a game.
Did you get all that, Eri?
Well, I can run it through for Eri afterwards.
Put it in a fucking note to us about how give us a bit of a fucking... Who was it? Was it Varicor? Or was it Reg who said that we did?
Reg.
It was Reg.
Reg, the MVP one! Exclamation mark MVP.
What are these
Radiant
Samo
was MVP and nothing else, I think.
Nothing on Radiant. No, we're giving an MVP to Samo. Yeah.
Oi 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 oi.
And is there anything else? No, there isn't anything else.
Oh, just.
We did a Dishon for
Stesichorus, yeah.
That was a clip-worthy game. That was really. Whew.
God bless.
Oh, lads, thank you so much for joining me this week. We had 2 stomps and then one of the worst games that was also amazing to watch. So I'm actually happy. As long as game 3 is good, I forget everything that happened. So well done, Ari. Another cracking week. And cheers, lads. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
Yeah.
Well, I'll see you tomorrow as well. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. Peace out.